What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Got a league challenge for you all here today. 13 Masters players, 4 rounds of tabletop Pokemon card action coming your way. During the live stream on twitch.tv/TrickyJim, we cracked a box of Japanese Tag Bolt and gave away some of the singles to some lucky viewers. So make sure to check out twitch.tv/TrickyJim for all my live stream information. Been doing that a few days a week. It has been going amazingly, and you can catch these live Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Hey, is that Eastern Standard Time?
Yes, it is.
And when I find your Twitch channel, should I follow it?
Yes, you should.
Check it out. Welcome, everybody, to the Full Grip Games League Challenge. We are getting ready for round 1 here at the tournament today. We've got Jesse Parker versus Otto Belendran. So let's get geared up and ready to go for some league challenge action here. It should be a 4-round tournament, I think. I think Natalie said that we're not exactly sure if we have quite enough players for a 5th round, but hopefully Natalie gets back to me on the attendance. But we've got Jesse Parker here versus Otto. These players are competing for some store credit and, of course, awesome promo cards here at Full Grip Games. And based on attendance, we give out more store credit to the top finishers. This is going to be one of our final tournaments here. One of our final tournaments in the current standard format. So things are getting ready to change with the release of Team Up. And I think a lot of players are really excited about the Team Up set. I know I'm excited about the tag team mechanic myself. And Natalie says, confirmed, yes, there are 4 rounds at today's league challenge. And then I'm looking for an attendance number here. How many players we got? 4 rounds, though, so stoked on that. Apparently, Jesse Parker is playing Malamar, and we have got Otto playing Zoroark Gyarados. So these 2 players are going to be gearing up in what should be a great matchup for us. Otto is a seasoned veteran himself and Worlds qualifier, so a great player all around. Look forward to watching him play for sure. And then Jesse Parker, an up-and-coming player in our own area as well. This should be a great matchup between 2 very skilled players. 13 players at today's league challenge here on a Wednesday night, so should be a good time. The players are getting geared up, rolling to see who goes first. And yeah, so players are getting ready to draw their cards. Excellent stuff. Got some questions in the chat. Wimpo Squirrel wondering, where are the cat emotes? The cat emotes. I will edit up a Gooby emote here eventually. It's just, you know, I've been grinding out the other ones here beforehand. So I really wanted to get the Sneasel badge. I really wanted to get the few face emotes, and then the Concede one I actually worked really hard on trying to get the Concede one to look just right. There's a lot more went into that than you might have thought. I did a lot of like pixel editing with the Concede emote. So that's that's how that goes. All right, so the players have flipped their active Pokemon. We got Jesse with Inkay, Otto with Zorua. And let's see, is it Jesse playing first here? He appears to have the bigger hand. So Jesse's going to go ahead, slap down Ultra Ball. He's going to Ultra Ball for something else, but we see a big old hand there with no Psychic Energy. So that is one of my pet peeves about a Malamar deck, is when you open with an Ultra Ball or a Mysterious Treasure, but you have no Psychic Energy to ditch. Just a huge feel bad. Really a big feel bad there. So not what you want, but it's okay. You always Ultra Ball anyway, even if you can't ditch Psychic Energy. You need to go get Pokemon to continue to set up. So Jesse will play the Ultra Ball, take a initial look through his deck here and see maybe what's in the prize cards and what we have what we have available as options to us. I'm interested to see what kind of list Jesse is running. Is this Ultra Necrozma? Oh, we see Jesse immediately go for the Chimecho here. So looks like Bell of Silence is going to be an option he's looking to pursue. And we do see the unit energies as well, meaning that Jesse is playing an Ultra Necrozma version of this deck. So we can expect some big one-hit KOs from Jesse's side throughout the course of the game here. But a very strong start with the Chimecho already on the board. Unfortunately, Jesse has had to discard 3 cards that are not Psychic Energies with his search card so far. But honestly, that shouldn't be too much of a problem with all the time that he should be able to buy himself with the Chimecho. Hutzelman asks, am I going to the Collinsville Regional Championships in February? Yes, I am. So can fully expect to see me there. Wow, Jesse's got the switch into Chimecho and then Lele for 8. He is ready to roll here. So even though he's going first, he cannot use Bell of Silence yet. He is geared up and ready to go. And Bell of Silence is an attack that makes it so that Otto cannot play any Pokemon with abilities from his hand. So Otto's going to have 1 turn to be able to lay down as many Pokemon with abilities as he can. Maybe get a Tapu Lele into play so that Tapu Lele can knock out the Chimecho with Energy Drive. That's probably going to be his best route. We see Otto pick up the Chimecho, just checking to make sure some things. Jesse is deliberating over an Acro Bike there. He drew a couple Acro Bikes off of the Lele for 8. So an explosive turn from Jesse there. We see how many cards he's churned through on the first turn of the game. An excellent start, and he's going to pass it off to Otto. Otto immediately slapping down the Tapu Lele. He knows what he wants to do here. He wants to go grab a supporter, getting an Elm, and is going to go get those Pokemon with hopefully maybe a Ditto Prism Star, right? Ditto Prism Star's got ability, so he's going to slap that right to the front right away. He knows he wants to get the Ditto Prism Star because that way he might be able to knock out Chimecho with Gyarados. We know Otto is playing that Zoroark Gyarados deck, probably the same version that was popularized by Philip Schultz, winning the Harrogate Regional Championships. The Gyarados does 50 damage, I think, times the amount of Magikarps in the discard pile. So with Ditto Prism Star, you can evolve into Gyarados, ditch 4 Magikarps into the discard pile, and just do 200 damage. It's an insane attack, excellent stuff. And the Gyarados does not have an ability. So that would be a great option for Otto to knock out this Chimecho as well. Thank you so much for the bits. Ethan Games asking, what do you think is the best deck going into Team Up? Going into Team Up, my favorite deck is Blacephalon. I have made that no secret. But I also think that Decidueye Zoroark is a very good deck. I think that a lot of Zoroark variants, very strong right now. I think that Ultra Necrozma is a very strong deck as well, just kind of refuses to go away. And then I think like the non-GX decks all do pretty well themselves. Otto hit the Enhanced Hammer there, so he's going to bump that unit energy from Jesse Parker and just give it a pass. So no energy attachments here, but Jesse is going to be using that Bell of Silence. No fear whatsoever. He will use Bell of Silence and make sure that he has plenty of time to set up as many attackers as he pleases before he unleashes Otto's entire deck to him. I got another question. Let's see. Am I gaming-ish? Do you think that Wailord and Magikarp Archie's Blastoise is a Tier 1 deck? I think that time will tell. I think that Archie's Blastoise, Sam Chen told me that Archie's Blastoise is a solid Tier 2 deck. He told me that, and he is honestly one of the best performers with Archie's Blastoise, and he told me he thinks Archie's Blastoise is Tier 2. So that's just the opinion of Sam Chen. And then, you know, to hear that from him, a player who did very well with Archie's Blastoise at the regional level, you know, it might not be a Tier 1 deck, might be closer to Tier 2, and especially with, you know, with some some other threats coming into the fold here. I think that the deck is still very good, but I don't know if it's necessarily tier 1, though still very strong. So, other questions we got going on in the chat here. Let's see. Yes, we do. We do have a lot of these, a lot of our local players are featured on stream quite a bit. They do very well at the local level, so we have our matches hand-picked so that they can display the best that our league has to offer. But of course, if you're winning, you'll get featured. That's the way that it goes. So, Chimecho will Bell of Silence for 0. Jesse's got an incredible setup on his side of the board as well. 2 Malamars, an Inkay, an Ultra Necrozma there, poised and ready to go with a Psychic Energy already on it. Otto goes for the Timer Ball and double tails. That is crushing, absolutely horrendous. Doesn't really matter though, because he can't play Zoroarks anyway. So, I mean, he could maybe go get a Gyarados just to evolve it, make sure to keep his, you know, Ditto Prism Star safe under the guise of a Gyarados. That would be pretty good. But really, Jesse has got the ball in his court here. He's just going to be able to stall as long as he wants to with Bell of Silence. Even though he's not doing any damage, the damage is in the fact that Jesse's first knockout will probably go onto Tapu Lele and will probably be from an Ultra Necrozma. So he's going to be able to just be patient, set up, take his time, and then eventually just completely nuke that Tapu Lele GX. And starting the game just up 2 prizes is so strong from Malamar's perspective. That's exactly what he wants here. So we're seeing this strategy really pay off here for Jesse. Just Bells of Silence again, and then Otto will take his draw. Got Hutzelman asking, is Zoropod still good in Expanded? I think that Zoropod is still a pretty decent deck in Expanded, especially with Seismitoad becoming so popular. It is definitely a pretty good deck. And then Rob showing off the new Concede emotes, looking super good there. Thank you so much. Degenerate 008 with the bit donation. Thank you so much. Mahone knowledge and commentary worth the watch. Thank you for being great. Thank you for being great, Degenerate. Much appreciated. And then Conwa Dupe with the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. We're watching Otto out here just grind through his turns. There's nothing he can play. He is just getting Bell of Silenced over and over again and hoping that he can find a way to knock out this Chimecho, but he has to pass turn again with nothing going on there. So super depressing turn from Otto. And then Jesse's just going to go straight up and Bell again. So these guys are back and forth. Bell of Silence, pass, draw, pass. Jesse has got the Tapu Lele. He could go grab a supporter if he wants to, but he wasted his unit energy on the Chimecho in the active. So that means that he will not get to attack with that Ultra Necrozma, you know, with that unit energy. The unit energy located to the Chimecho, so he's got to wait to find another one. Top decks of Cynthia, I got to imagine that he kind of has to play that, get out of this hand here. I don't really know what he's waiting for. I know I don't really like benching the Tapu Lele, kind of jamming the bench there. So I'm cool with, oh, but he doesn't choose to play the Cynthia. He's really just waiting and waiting and waiting. I think if I'm Jesse Parker here, I go and I play the Cynthia and I go on the hunt for like a Guzman and a unit energy to just blow up that Tapu Lele on the bench. If you give Otto too much time, eventually he's going to find something. Like eventually he's going to find Ultra Balls. Eventually he's going to be able to do something, especially with this Tapu Lele here. Yeah, he's going to gladly just bring up that Ultra Necrozma. And now Jesse is potentially a turn behind. He's hitting this thing for 110 damage. And if Jesse cannot find a unit energy this turn, then that Ultra Necrozma could just be a goner. I mean, he's going to have to retreat and stuff, but that could really set Jesse behind here. So I kind of wish that Jesse had played the Cynthia earlier and went and looked for a unit energy to attach, because that would have given Jesse maybe 2 different draw turns in order to find the unit energy for that Ultra Necrozma. Instead, he's just got to shuffle draw 6, and he only has 1 opportunity to find this unit energy. So I think Jesse might have just given Otto a little bit too much time here. doesn't play any cards from his hand, so he's just going to go shuffle, draw 6, and hope to see the unit energy. If we could find the unit energy, Jesse's still going to go up in prizes here and take that knockout. But if he whiffs, then I'd say that Otto is in the driver's seat and has taken, wrangled back control of this matchup from Jesse. We got Yarden in the chat. Did Otto whiff the timer ball? Oh yeah, he did. Whiffed that timer ball, 2 tails, just the way I love it. It's my favorite way to play timer ball. And thank you, Rob, for the bits. Appreciate all of it. Jesse does find the unit energy there, so absolutely crazy draw there from Jesse. Fantastic stuff. And he's going to let loose Otto before taking 2 prizes with Ultra Necrozma. So Otto went in here and what I thought was a responsible play for sure. I mean, I liked the play for Otto. I think that it was a good decision to go in and try to soften up this Ultra Necrozma here. But he is going to get punished. I think that Otto's still in a good spot in the long run if he can draw out of this let loose. If this let loose does not just finish him, then he will be able to come ahead. If he can knock out this Ultra Necrozma with the Zoroark this turn, I highly doubt that Jesse will find his 4th unit energy in order to take a response knockout with another Ultra Necrozma. I think that he will have a hard time finding that. So hopefully Otto gets something here off the top. He's got a Zoroark, so we're at least going to trade. And he's eyeing up what does he want to trade here, checking the discard pile, making sure that he's on top of his resources. We see a rogue. Oh, here we go. Excellent. Okay. I was going to say a rogue dice there coming out of the corner. I think Natalie's trying to suggest that they use a clear dice as you are supposed to in the Pokemon trading card game. So I think that that's what that green die is up top, just insinuating like, please use me. All right. Use me, the clear legal die, not the opaque one. All right. So we've got another Zoroark down. Otto will also Professor Elm's lecture and go grab a couple other Pokemon. So this will thin his deck, allow him to set up, get the bench Pokemon that he wants. He could also actually just go get Magikarps, and I really like that as well. If he goes and gets Magikarps, he can start trading away Magikarps. As we see here, he's got a Zorua and 1 Magikarp, and then it looks like he's failing. So he must have just a hand chock full of Pokemon here if he didn't decide to get 3 Pokemon off of the Elm. So we're shuffled up, ready to start trading. That Magikarp's going down. There we go. 2 cards. Can he find a double colorless that he needs in order to take the knockout on the Ultra Necrozma? We see him go for the second trade, 2 Magikarps down. He's already got the double colorless in hand. I didn't see that before, but he's got the DC, he's got the Gyarados. He's ready to take this knockout, and Otto is taking control again. What a back and forth matchup. This is crazy. Absolute insanity. Taking that knockout with the Zoroark. And Jesse's got to find his 4th unit energy and that Ultra Necrozma. He's already got the Ultra Necrozma in his hand, but he needs the 4th unit energy in order to take a response knockout on the Zoroark. He's got plenty of psychic energies in the discard pile at this point, but absolutely needs to find that unit energy. Thank you so much, LL Gulvich, for the bits. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Really means a lot and helps this channel to grow. Speaking of growing, I am looking into getting a new computer here shortly. I need to be able to look at Firefox so that I can do the stream better. So this is all helping towards that goal of mine as well in the new year. I want to get a computer that's not from 2011. That's my goal here. Some of my viewers are actually older than, are younger than my computer, I should say. So that's something, a goal for 2019 for me. So thank you guys so much. That's something we're working towards here on the channel. So really appreciate it. It all helps a lot. Yes, the old iMac from 2011 has really been a workhorse, but we need some more power here. I hate having to shut down Firefox completely, except for the chat. That really makes streaming a little bit tough. But anyways, thank you guys so much. So much for all your guys' help, all your guys' donations, all the bits. It all makes a big difference. Thank you so much. So we got Jesse over here looking to Psychic Recharge onto the Marshadow. Yeah, he did not hit that 4th unit energy. Doesn't have it. So he's going to go in and just try to soften up the Zoroark a little bit with Marshadow. And he's in trouble now. He's down way too many unit energies. Hitting for 40. I think the Marshadow's attack does 40. So hitting for 40 is really just not ideal here. He really would have loved to have found that unit energy to go down to, oh, is it 30? Oh, it's 30. I thought it was 40. Anyways, he really would have loved to find that unit energy in order to go down to 2 prizes. But Otto, I think, here has command of the game. He's going to be able to go to 3 prizes here. He's going to officially take the lead. And then Jesse has one more turn to find that unit energy. But once Otto really, once Otto takes out that 4th unit energy, then, you know, Jesse's got to find a way to take his final 2 prizes. I'm pretty sure these Ultra Necrozma lists, I'm not thinking that they actually play any real copies of Metal Energy. I think it's just the 4 units. So that's all we have from Jesse is those 4 unit energies. So that is going to be troublesome for Jesse going forward. Though Jesse doesn't even have a Tapu Lele on the bench that he can take out. I was going to say maybe if he goes behind in prizes, he can sneak a, maybe he could sneak an Ultra or Dawn Wings in there maybe and take a knockout with Dawn Wings. But I'd say that Otto is fully in control of this matchup now. I don't think that Jesse is going to be able to wrestle this back from Otto. I think Otto is just too clearly ahead, taking this knockout here. And Jesse only having 1 unit energy left, I don't think is going to be enough to finish things off. MIW fan asking, are the streams going to YouTube after they go live or the day of? The tournament streams are going live on YouTube the day after. So usually we stream tournaments on Wednesday, then Thursdays or Fridays will be the days that they go up on YouTube. So, and then the streams that I do on Mondays and Fridays, they may or may not make it to YouTube. I really want to make sure that I'm still creating like YouTube YouTube content that's meant for YouTube. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like watching the stream VODs on YouTube, so I respect that. I understand it. They're a little harder to digest in, like, you know, the amount of time that people take to watch YouTube videos. They don't want to watch like a 2-hour video on YouTube. So I think I'm going to try and create just a little 30, 40 minute videos for YouTube, just concise, right? And I'm going to work on my YouTube content to make sure that I'm just creating the best YouTube content that I can. And then my stream, I'm going to make sure that I'm doing the best stream content that I can. So they're going to be 2 different boats, really. The only thing that's going to cross over every single time are going to be these tabletop streams. So these are going to be on YouTube every time that I do them, just because it's such a unique thing that we get to do here at Full Grip Games. So really excited about just the opportunity that we have to be able to commentate over and stream live Pokemon card action here just every week is really incredible. So Otto has got the dream set up here. He's got 4 Zoroarks in play, a Gyarados. He's working, getting those Magikarps in the discard pile. I think we see all 4 Magikarps potentially in the discard pile at this point. So, and he's going to judge. So he's going to limit Jesse even further to try and keep him from finding that final unit energy before he goes down to 3 prizes. But even if Jesse does come up and take a big knockout with an Ultra Necrozma, Otto will probably be able to finish off that Ultra Necrozma with a Gyarados. And then once he does that, promoting a non-GX and taking a big GX knockout, it's going to be pretty devastating for Jesse. Oh, the first card, though. Oh, my gosh. Jesse's first card off the judge is that long-lost unit energy. That unit energy could have changed the entire course of this game if he had seen it the turn previous. But with only 1 copy left in the deck, it's pretty tough to find. I'm getting reminded here, Jesse does have the Beast Energy, so that's a good point as well. He can use the Beast Energy. He's got 4 units and a Beast, so he's not out of this game completely. But those cards are going to be harder and harder to find here for Jesse as the game comes down to the wire. I mean, he really doesn't have many of them left. And he's got Beast and does he have both in his hand? Beast and Unit Energy? That would be pretty insane. I thought I saw the Unit Energy, but I didn't see the Beast Energy. That would be pretty crazy if he's just got those back to back here. That would be fantastic. So the Beast Energy is going to allow Jesse to just do double Psychic Recharge, so he could just hit 210 on a Zoroark without even needing the third energy. But he does have all 3 Malamars, so he's not really going to need it. Oh, Otto, wow, going in with the Gyarados here to take the knockout with Gyarados. Now, I find this play interesting from Otto. I wonder how many Magikarps he has in the discard pile. I think I only saw 3 for sure, but I think that there might be 4. I want to see the discard pile and know. Natalie, if you know how many Magikarps he has in the discard pile, let me know. Because if he had all 4 in the discard pile, then I think that maybe he saves the Gyarados attack for later when he needs to knock out the Ultra Necrozma, because the Ultra Necrozma's got just got a lot of hit points. Really tough for a Zoroark to knock out. It's much easier for the Gyarados to take the knockout. I'm going to type it in the chat. Natalie, how many Magikarps are down? Because she doesn't have volume on, so I want to know how many. We see the Unit Energy come down. Now, Jesse is trying to figure out, do I Guzma to take 2 prizes? Jesse does not want to knock out this Gyarados because Jesse's pretty sure that Otto is like not going to give him an easy KO on a non-GX. But yeah, Natalie confirms that Otto does have all 4 Magikarps down. So I don't really like giving up the Gyarados here. I think that this feels really bad. I wish that Otto would have sacked a Zoroark, then Gyarados just comes in and takes out the Ultra Necrozma, and then I think Otto just wins the game. So here though, even though Jesse is going down to 3 prizes, going to an odd prize count, Otto is in a weird spot. He doesn't have the 1-hit KO on the Ultra Necrozma. He wants the 1-hit KO on the Ultra Necrozma, and now he can't get it. He had the Gyarados was his key. I do not necessarily agree with that line. I think Otto potentially should have saved it, but we're here now, so let's gear up and see if Otto can figure out a way to knock out this Ultra Necrozma. I don't really think that he can. He doesn't even have a full bench right now. It's really going to be a tough situation. He does have 4 trades at his disposal, though, so he does have that going for him, which is good, right? That helps. He has when you get to just draw 8 cards without playing a supporter, that's always helpful, right? Always a good thing. So Otto could make some plays happen this turn, for sure. It's just a matter of what he trades into. Now, the Ultra Necrozma does have 190 hit points, though. So that's why I'm saying, like, I think Otto desperately needed to hang on to that Gyarados because he doesn't have a way to do 190 damage. Zoroark can't get there, right? Zoroark just can't get there. Without Lieutenant Surge, I mean, that card ain't out yet. Not going to be out for a long time. So he's just got a 2-hit KO this thing. And if Jesse just finds a switch, it's game over, right? Unless Otto can find an Enhanced Hammer or something like that to keep him at bay. But I don't think that that's going to work out for him. And I bet that Otto is kind of realizing all of this right now, that he wasted a ton of resources because he wasted 2 DCEs on that Marshadow, right? He does have the Enhanced Hammer though. Okay, so Jesse needs a switch and the Beast in order to make this happen. But as I was saying, Otto wasted 2 double colorless energy, 2, in order to knock out that Marshadow. He got 1 into the discard pile by retreating, and then 1 got knocked out because he put that. So this is his last double colorless energy. If Jesse takes this knockout, then Jesse just wins. you know, even without taking all the prizes. So that is just a horrible situation Otto has put himself into. He has quite literally shot himself in the foot. If Otto pulls out of this one, he will be very lucky indeed. Very lucky. But Otto does have Judge. So Otto's going to be judging Jesse, judging him to 4 cards. And anything can happen here. Both players' decks seem to still have a fair amount of cards in them. If I had to guess, I'd say that Otto has more cards played than Jesse, so has a thinner look, a thinner deck, not a thinner look, a thinner deck in general than Jesse does. Jesse needs Beast Energy and a Guzman, or Beast Energy and a Switch in order to make this play happen. He's got the Guzman, he's got a Choice Band. Thank you, Nebula9, for the bits, appreciate it. And shout out to all my subs out there rocking that beautiful Sneasel sub badge. That looks amazing, so thank you so much for that as well. But yeah, let's see. Otto's got some trades available to him. His deck is looking super thin. He's got a Magikarp on the bench, so he's going to be able to hit for 110 with the Magikarp here. Irish Espeon, those Porygons looking great. Cool. Cool Porygon. That's the cool Porygon emote right there. So we got some people reading the Magikarp here. I don't know. I think that maybe it's being asked if it prevents damage from Ultra Necrozma's GX attack, but I'm not exactly sure. Let's see. Demonic Relic, thank you so much for the sub. 2nd month in a row. Appreciate it so much. Thank you for being part of the team, Demonic. Love having you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the continued support, my man. Thank you, High for Life. So we got everybody reading Magikarp. Everybody is reading Magikarp, and now we're reading Ultra Necrozma. That makes me think that someone is about to ask about that GX attack. That's what just has to be going on here, is that we got people wondering if the GX attack hits the Magikarp. That's a good question. I don't know the Magikarp's ability and how it reads right off the top of my head. So, Natalie, can you please inform us in the chat what the clarification is? Because I want to know. So, let's see, card read time. Everybody sit down and read. Read your cards. Okay, very good. I hate reading my cards. I don't do it very often, but you know, when I do, I also like to call a judge and make sure my judge can read my cards too. It does prevent bench damage. I know that the Magikarp prevents bench damage, and I'm pretty sure that the Ultra Necrozma puts 6 damage counters on everybody. Thank you so much, Kyle9128, for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it. All right, so Otto's going to do 110 damage. Jesse's going to go into his deck with a Cynthia. This is it. Drawing 6 cards, looking for the Switch and the Beast Energy. All right, Switch and Beast Energy. According to the ruling, Jesse can knock out that Magikarp with Ultra Necrozma's GX attack. That is a possibility, yes, even though it's got the ability there. So that is damage counters placed is different than damage dealt, and the Magikarp prevents damage dealt like from a Buzzwole or something like that. So let's see what we got here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh my gosh, the Beast Energy is the last card, but I don't think he has a Switch. I don't think he's got any way to get that Ultra Necrozma back to the bench, so Otto might just be scraping away here. Thank you so much, Blue Karma, for the bits. That's awesome. Glad you were able to catch that stream with Darium. Does he have the Switch? Is that a Switch at the end of his hand? I can't tell. Jesse's hand here. He may have the Switch there at the end. I think it is. I think he's just got it, and he just takes this knockout. I think that's the Switch and the Beast. So I think he just goes for it. You got to just take the knockout. That is a Switch. That's a Switch for sure. He's got the combo. He just needs to sack him right here, and then Otto's got a scoop. That's it. He's got Switch. It's game, dude. Jesse's going to knock this thing out. I think that's the 4th DCE down. Is that the 4th DCE from Otto? We saw one go down on the Tapu Lele. We saw him retreat. That's it. That's game. Otto's got to scoop it up, my dude. And I think Otto could have saved himself completely here had he not hit that Marshadow with the Gyarados. It is about concede o'clock. That's about what time it's looking like. Otto, you should not have wasted your energy like that, dude. No, no, no. It's looking sad. Here it goes. Jesse Parker coming in, commanding with this Ultra Necrozma. He's not going to have hardly anything left. I think he takes this knockout here. Jesse's only going to have one prize remaining. There's no way. I mean, Otto, I think if maybe he plays like a basic energy and a Rangaroo, he can shuffle the energy back into the deck. But at that point, Jesse needs to just find one more attack or a GX. He just needs to attach a Psychic Energy and KO the Magikarp. So I don't think that there's any way he could do it. I mean, Otto could find a Rescue Stretcher and evolve the Magikarp back into Gyarados. Like, certainly that is a possibility. But it all feels bad. It all just feels super bad for Otto right now. I think he's just a man with no energy. Okay, it's time. So Natalie's telling me these two players are going to time right now. Otto is turn 1. So Otto is just going to try and find a way not to lose in his 3 turns. It's time. The players have gone to their 30 minutes. So they're in the +3 turns that happens after 30 minutes at a tournament. Wimpo says it's concede time. It is about concede o'clock. It is about that time. Yep, it's pretty close. But I think that no, Otto could potentially stall Jesse out of the game just by taking this Guzma. I mean, if Jesse doesn't have a Guzma or a way to get this thing out of the active, then I guess. But if Jesse just has a Switch or a Guzma, it's game over. And I think that he may have it here. So the way +3 works is that Jesse was turn 0, and then Otto's turn 1, and then Jesse's turn 3. So Jesse needs to win on his next turn. That or he loses, right? That's it. So Otto being turn 1 means that Jesse only has one more turn to play. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And if Jesse doesn't have it, then it's going to be a tie. So he is very quickly doing this. He's got the Guzman in hand, for sure. That's it. Jesse is going to take game there. Poor Otto. Man, Otto. It's all right. You learn a little bit every day. So good games from both players. Jesse taking the win with Ultra Necrozma. Good game. Well played by both players there. Getting ready for round 2 here at the Full Grip Games League Challenge. We've got Brady Botner on the right with Blacephalon against Jarrett Mesher on the left. Both players 1-0 so far at our 4-round league challenge. There are 13 Masters players here competing for the top spot on this lovely Wednesday evening. Now, we just pulled a Celebi Venusaur Tag Team GX between the rounds here, so that was very exciting from our Tag Bolt booster box that I was so lucky to get from my good friend Sean Leiden. So stoked about that. We're going to be giving away the Celebi Venusaur Tag Team GX after this round. So hopefully you are going to be able to stay tuned in for that. Natalie will be giving you the keyword that is needed for submitting to the giveaway. So she'll give you the keyword that you need to type in order to participate in the giveaway and have a shot at winning the prize. She also has let me know that subs have an increased odd of winning the giveaway prizes as well. So if you're a sub, I think you have like double the odds or something like that of winning the giveaway. So shout out to the subs there. Thank you to everybody who has subbed to the channel and helps this channel out. Brady starting off strong here with a Heat Factory. So he's got that Heat Factory live, Tapu Lele in the active, and then also Ultra Balling away 2 Fire Energy to get a very explosive turn 1 here. Thank you, P-Gedig 15 for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it. You rock. Awesome stuff. And thank you guys for showing off my awesome emotes there in the chat. Really stoked on that. So Brady is playing against a Shuckle right now. We see from Jarrett's side a Shuckle. And whenever we see a Shuckle, I never really know what to expect. Is it going to be a Sceptile deck, or is it just going to be a Shuckle Troll deck? I don't really know. Gus1313, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Gus, second month, you rock. Appreciate it. I see you rolling. Hey, in, I'm patrolling. Oh, don't get me started. All right, Brady going in, getting a fantastic setup here, as Brady always does on stream. So amazing stuff here from Brady so far. Incredible setup. 2 Poiples, a Blacephalon Heat Factory in play as well. So this should be interesting. Blacephalon certainly can get the 3 energy it needs on to knock out a Shuckle. However, if Jarrett is playing the Sceptile version of Shuckle, then Brady could be in for some trouble. That could be very bad for Brady, because the Sceptile prevents all damage done to the Pokemon with his grass energy attached to them from Ultra Beasts. And Brady's pretty much entire deck is Ultra Beasts, right? But I do see like all these energy removal cards from Jarrett, and I also see a Sylveon. So this is looking like a stall deck. This is for sure a stall mill deck. And after we see the Gladion, there's like Crushing Hammers in there. There's Plumerias all over the place. This is a Sylveon deck. So I'm being told this is not a Shuckle deck. This is a Sylveon deck that happens to also play a Shuckle. All right, so Jarrett has a suboptimal starter here. This is not who Jarrett wants to start at all. The Shuckle is more so in the Sylveon deck as kind of just like a bonus or whatever. He does not want to start it. And without the Sylveon in the active, I think that Jarrett might have a difficult time finding any sort of draw support or finding the cards he needs in order to set up, right? He needs to find an Eevee desperately and does not have one. And really the best way for Jarrett to find an Eevee is with Magical Ribbon. And without Magical Ribbon, this game could end very fast. So we see Jarrett just attach an energy and then use its, what is its attack? What's Shuckle's attack? All right, so it's got that attack that poisons, right? Toxic or whatever it's called, I don't know. Some sort of poison attack. And Brady's Lele is now poisoned. So Jarrett has plenty of removal cards in his hand. Jarrett is going to be able to removal any energy that gets put onto a Blacephalon to try and keep Brady at bay long enough for Jarrett to be able to find an Eevee in order to set up.
Do you want me to run the giveaway during this round?
Yes, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so what we're going to do is, why don't we draw it at 8:15?
Okay.
That'll be the rule. Okay, at 8:15, we're going to draw the giveaway for the Sylveon and Venusaur tag team, the Japanese card.
8:15, why don't we wait until the round's over? So that way
I don't know if because we're going to be open packs. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Because there's only 4 rounds. You'd have to we're going to have to find time to give away.
Sure.
Why don't we do that? I don't know.
We'll give it away at 8:15. That sounds right.
All right, 8:15, and type in giveaway to win.
Type in giveaway to win. All right, so Natalie says,
for a chance to win.
Type in giveaway in the chat. Type in giveaway for a chance to win the Tag Team Celebi and Venusaur GX. All right, so let's see. Brady has got an energy on his Naganadel. Thank you, Natalie, for the help. Brady's got an energy on his Naganadel, but, you know, Jarrett's just going in strong with the removal cards there. Keeping Brady at bay with a Plumeria, making sure that he does not get all of the, making sure that he does not get the energy that he needs on that Blacephalon. So, pretty sure it's just giveaway. It's not case sensitive. And I don't think you need an exclamation mark, but you're welcome to try if you'd like. I don't think it actually makes a difference. Brady's going in there with the Heat Factory, drawing more cards here. He's got Beast Rings. I don't think Jarrett's going to give him, what's tough actually about poisoning this Tapu Lele is that Brady can actually just sit, let the Tapu Lele melt, and then, oh, Natalie says she's going to draw at 8:10, so giveaway at 8:10. We are giving away a tag team Celebi and Venusaur GX. It is a Japanese one. Just pulled it from this Tag Bolt booster box here. So really excited about that. And all I have to do is type in giveaway at 8:10 p.m. If you're watching this on YouTube, look what you missed. You could have been here live on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, checking this out on twitch.tv/TrickyJim. So thank you to everybody who has shown up and everybody who's participating. It's a lot of fun. All right, so Jarrett has poisoned this Tapu Lele. I'm not sure that I actually agree with that. I think poisoning the Tapu Lele is really tough because then Brady will get to B-String, right? And you don't want to let Brady B-String at all. If Brady can B-String, this is going to be a swift game here. As we can see, he is gladly just charging up all these energies into play. It's going to let that Tapu Lele go to 120, and then next turn it'll go to 150. It will get KO'd going into Jarrett's turn, but Jarrett's got a handful of... Ooh, he's got the Nest Ball, actually. So Jarrett can go get an Eevee right now, but he's just going to pass. I think if Jarrett doesn't go get the Eevee, then he's in danger of just losing the game this next turn. He needs the Eevee right now. I think that he probably didn't bench the Eevee. He probably will go for it right now because he didn't want it to get Guzman. Yes, here's the Eevee. That is very smart. Good play by Jarrett. I like that. He's going to go get the Sylveon out of his deck now. And I think that is that's the optimal play for sure. Thank you so much to everybody in the chat entering the giveaway. One lucky person is going to get that Tag Team Venusaur Celebi GX. We pulled between the round here. The Japanese Tag Team GX going to be sent out to you. If you type in giveaway into the chat, you enter for a chance to win. Subs have double the chance to win. So shout out to you subs for having an increased lucky chance of winning. Oh, and yes, sorry, JW. Yes, mods cannot win, so that's it. You have to pick one, JW. You can either be a mod, you know, and enjoy all the benefits of getting auto-hosted by TrickyJim, or you can give up all of that for a chance to win this giveaway. It's up to you, JW. It's up to you, Flex Daddy. Oh my gosh. So, let's see. He's just going to go in with the poison on Shuckle again. Brady now has an opportunity to B-String. We know he's got B-Strings in hand, so this could be troubling for Jarrett. All he needs is a B-String onto the active Blacephalon and then an attachment from hand, and this Shuckle is down. Now, I'm wondering if Jarrett plans on going aggro. I mean, if he's got a double Colorless in his hand, then Jarrett might just attack the Blacephalon with the Sylveon. In fact, I think he may have to do that to take him off his B-String turn. So that could be a game-winning play from Jarrett to just go in and knock out the Blacephalon. Ooh, yeah, Brady is making a decision here. Do I want to put down the fire energy or do I want to put down the beast energy to knock out the Shuckle? He could save himself one energy. He could pinch one energy if he puts the beast down instead. So I think I like the beast energy going down. It doesn't. The math does not make a difference on Sylveon, and the math does make a difference here. So why not? Brady's going to go in with the Heat Factory here, draw 3 more cards, and he's got another beautiful secret rare B-String there. Incredible stuff. Brady is just stunting all over this, but unfortunately does not have another Blacephalon. So this is a challenging board state for Brady to work himself out of. I mean, really, he's got... Oh, he does have another one. He just didn't want to put his energy onto it. So that's an interesting play. I don't know why did Brady not opt to charge to that second Blacephalon. The world may never know, but that's okay. Brady does what Brady does, and Brady is very good with this Clowns deck. So I am not going to question Brady. And then Brady's going to Sightseer for 5. So he's going to draw for 4. So he's going to fill his hand at 5, keeping 1 card in that hand. Does he have another B-String? Brady, the Clown Master himself. If he has another B-String, ooh, he could get Plead. That is a valid point out of the chat. We could see Brady get Plead here, but he's going to leave the energy on that active Blacephalon, and I like that. So that means that by just shipping the 2, he could still knock out that Sylveon even if those Naganadels both get plead. So, great attack there by Brady. He's got the 3 energy left on the Blacephalon. Now, Jarrett needs to figure out what to do. If Jarrett does have that double colorless, so we know Jarrett is probably looking to take that knockout here. And I think if Jarrett takes the knockout, which I think he has to do, then Brady's going to be in a tough spot. He's going to have to find an energy switch, right? Which we know that Brady does play energy switch. So Brady may just have the energy switch in hand and just be no fear at all, not worried about it. But I didn't see the energy switch myself, so I don't know if he has it, and I don't think I see it now that I see him riffling through his hand. So Jarrett's going in with the nest ball. He needs a backup Eevee. There it is. So we've got the backup Eevee. Jarrett's got the double colorless energy in his hand. What's up, Dale the Stag? Welcome. Glad you could make it. He's got the double colorless energy in his hand. That Blacephalon is still poisoned with the heavy-duty poison or whatever it is from the from the Shuckle. Sean, what's Shuckle's attack?
Ooh, I've read it.
Quiz. Oh, you've read it. You just don't remember what it is. I couldn't tell you either. Sorry. It's been a while, Shuckle. It's been a while since we spent an hour together on YouTube playing. All right. Yes. We've got the double colorless from Jarrett, and he's going to look at, what is it, Fairy Wind or something like that? Yeah, knock out that Blacephalon for 110 damage there. And then with poison, that Blacephalon is a goner. So that is really tough. It is called triple poison. Thank you, Cottonwadoop, for the clue. Appreciate it. Triple poison. So Brady promotes that Blacephalon awfully confidently, like he's got the energy switch in hand or something. But he doesn't. I don't see it. So he is just, oh, he's attaching as well. I think he knows that, like, no matter what this turn, he needs to, like, confuse that thing. So he's at the very least going to confuse the Sylveon and burn it with Bursting Burn. But if not, then he will hopefully find an energy switch. He's looking for an energy switch. That's what he needs. He needs an energy switch out of his deck. He can Heat Factory and draw 3 cards. He doesn't have a supporter in his hand, but he could Ultra Ball for Lele as well. So that's what he's looking at right now. He's got the Ultra Space, but he doesn't want to play that. He needs to use Heat Factory here first if he has a fire in hand, which I do see there is a fire energy in his hand. So I think that potentially you Ultra Ball first. Oh, he's got a Lele as well. So he's actually got tons of draw in this hand. He could definitely make it work. I think he needs to Ultra Ball first, though. But he's gonna Heat Factory first. All right, so here we go. So we got the Heat Factory first, playing it down. But now what I don't like about Heat Factory first is that he has Lele as his supporter in hand. That's his supporter. He's got the energy switch, though. Brady never punished. Doesn't matter. I was going to say, he didn't really give himself a great opportunity to use Lele by going in with the Heat Factory first, but it actually just did not matter. None of it mattered because he's just got it. He's got it like that. Let's go, Brady. All right, he's got the Blacephalon in the actives, taking a knockout on the Sylveon. Going to bench a benched Poiple as well. And we are going to be giving away this Celebi Venusaur tag team here in 4 minutes. You can type giveaway into the chat for your chance to win. Subs get double luck in this giveaway. So thank you guys so much for participating. Appreciate it. What's up, Riley? Welcome to the chat. Brady's going to go down to 2 prizes remaining while Jarrett has a single Eevee. So we know that Eevee is about to become a Sylveon. Is it? I mean, yes, he's got a 3rd Sylveon, right? Do we have a 3rd Sylveon for Jarrett? We do not see the Sylveon in the deck. Oh, it was the last card. Okay, I was going to say, he accidentally did not pick up the final card of his deck when he went to go search with Energy Evolution. And sure enough, there it is. So, he's got the Sylveon. We know that he can Plumeria, more than likely, or Crushing Hammer. He's probably going to have some opportunity to remove that fire from the active Blacephalon. So, if he can remove that fire, Brady just has to find Energy Switch and it's game over. But Jarrett also has Counter Catcher, so Jarrett could bring up a benched Pokemon here, which could just make it even harder for Brady to pull off game. I think if Jarrett brings up, I don't know, I guess the Poiple, but it doesn't really matter. All these guys can charge up and retreat. So I guess that's it's just a tough situation that Jarrett's got himself in. He can't counter catcher, actually. The counter catcher does not work because he's got 2 prizes remaining as well. That's something that I feel like I never see from Sylveon, right? Sylveon's never just got 2 prizes remaining. So I actually was just assuming that counter catcher was going to work, but it doesn't because Jarrett actually just has 2 prizes left, which is something I never see. Natalie Keenest, and we got 2 minutes left till the drawing. Stoked. All right, so Jarrett's going to looker there. He lookered, and now he's checking his deck. I don't know why he's checking his deck. I think maybe he played a certain... Oh, he's using the attack. Here we go. Going in with Magical Ribbon. So if Brady has Energy Switch, it's game over. Does Brady have it? It is 2 minutes here to giveaway time. So if you have not entered yet, you can type giveaway into the chat for the chance to win your Venusaur Celebi Tag Team GX. My first Tag Team GX ever pulled. You will get it. You will get it. And if you want me to sign it or something, you can talk to Natalie, and I could do that for you. So that's Natalie's going to handle all the giveaway stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I also don't know, Riley, about benching that Eevee there. I guess, like, maybe his thought process is if Brady has Guzman on Eevee, then maybe he can counter catcher stall something, but there's nothing that can be counter catcher stalled. So I don't think that there's actually anything he can trap there on Brady's side of the field. All the Naganadels will be able to retreat very easily. So I'm not exactly sure what he's thinking there. But Brady's going to go in with the Ultra Ball, thinning his deck out, probably looking to see if he's got that access to the Energy Switch. Does he have it? Is it in deck? I don't know, Brady. We want answers, Brady. Let us know. Is the Energy Switch available? So he's still got the Heat Factory out. He very intelligently has not played that Ultra Space yet. He's been just rocking the draw power of that Heat Factory the entire game. So that has been amazing that has just stuck the whole game. Jarrett's got a huge hand, but oh, Boff the Rit is the winner of the Celebi Venusaur Tag Team GX. Congrats to Boff the Rit. You are the winner of the Venusaur Celebi. Congrats, Boff the Rit. You can message Natalie here on Twitch, and she will instruct you on how to receive your prize. So thank you very much for participating. We are going to be cracking more packs, though, so no sweat. We've got tons more packs in here and tons more GXs to give away. So stay tuned for after this round, and you may have your chance to win then. So stay tuned. We will be giving more cards away. Yep. Brady should be able to let's see. He's charging up. Has he revealed his play yet? Has Brady revealed what he's got? He's setting up his board. He's got Rescue Stretcher. He's got lots of stuff here. He's trying to just figure things out. Yes, knocking out the Eevee ensures him game also, just because he can just burst GX. So he'll Rescue Stretcher and look for something. I hope he doesn't put a Lele or a Ooh, that Lele is potentially trouble. But he is going to go look in his deck for a supporter. So he's going to grab the Guzman. I think he sees the Guzman play and he likes it. So I like that play as well. I think that, knocking this thing out just guarantees him to be able to burst GX for game. So long as that Lele doesn't get stuck, then it's going to be GG's for Brady here. So nice play by Brady. Riley in the chat pointed that play out as well. So excellent stuff here. Jarrett's on the play. Now Jarrett does have counter catcher, and Jarrett does have that counter catcher in hand. So he'll be able to bring up the Lele, and so long as Brady has a way to get that Lele out of the active position, then he'll be fine. So Lele, exactly, Riley. I agree. Yes, that is the one way he could potentially lose, is if he doesn't have any energy left. But, we out here now. We've made the route. So we know he's got counter catcher, and we know he's eyeing up that Lele. He is loving it. Jarrett's like, I've got a chance now. There are some things on the bench not named Naganadel, and it's got Tapu Lele written all over it. I do love that Tapu Lele art, by the way, the winking face Tapu Lele. Excellent stuff. Right, so Brady could find his final energy switch and still energy switch to the Tapu Lele, even if he doesn't have an energy left. And I think that Brady probably does have that somewhere, right? Either that or it's his final prize. If it's his final prize, then that's like a crucial bummer. But, you know, we're saying Brady probably has energy switch somewhere in his deck. Jarrett will probably go to Hammertown now, or Plumeria. Yep, we're getting rid of the one on the Blacephalon. Brady already knows. He's like, this is the one you want, right? Or do you want the energy, the third energy on my Naganadel? Probably the one on the Blacephalon. So we're going to take that out. Then I think Jarrett's probably just going to attach and plea. Not plea, but attach and Magical Ribbon. Search his deck for 3 more cards. So Brady is on the play. He needs a couple things in order to win. And I think that actually he might just be in a horrible spot now. Because benching the Lele means that he needs to retreat and he needs to get an energy onto Blacephalon. So now Brady, instead of just needing 1 card to win, now Brady needs 2. He needs a fire and an energy switch. So he could be in trouble if he does not have both of those cards somewhere in his deck. And we see his hand is completely devoid of energy. And he knows that he needs that 2-card combo. I'm like leaning right now. I'm leaning to see if I could potentially see more of Brady's deck, but I know that leaning doesn't actually help. So he goes, he Ultra Spaces for a Blacephalon. This is tight. Oh, I don't think that he has fire left in the deck. I really don't. I don't know if I saw a fire energy there when he was looking through his deck. Thank you so much, that Poke Fan Peter, for the host. Appreciate it. So, yeah, I don't think that, I don't know if Brady has an energy left in deck, though. I didn't see, he's got a ton of energy in play, a lot in the Lost Zone. So if he doesn't, he's going to Sightseer for it all. He must have the combo in deck somewhere if he's going to go for it like that, for sure. Okay, so he draws his 5. And does he have it? Okay, with some consideration happening over here on Brady's side. Does he have it out of his 5 cards? He's got a fire energy. There is a fire left, but I don't think he has the energy switch. So he's going to attach the fire to his Blacephalon. Does he have E-switch for game? Oh, the Heat Factory. Yeah, that thing goes. He's going to get probably a Naganadel, and then he's probably just looking at that energy switch. He's going to play that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess he could technically let loose. He's thinning his deck. He's going for can he let loose? No, he's just thinning his deck even more, looking for the energy switch. If that's his final fire energy, oh, he is going to let loose. Yes, he is. He's got it. Let loose. Let's go. Brady just needs energy switch for game. And if he whiffs the energy switch here, it could be devastating, but he is going to limit Jarrett's hand to 4 cards. So getting that plea let loose could be tough for Jarrett. Jarrett needs to find a way to remove that fire energy as well if Brady does not find the E-switch. But we saw Brady very intelligently pair his hand all the way down. He mysterious treasured everything away that he could. He did all the right moves. What a close game here. I can't believe it, coming down to the wire, looking for that energy switch. Can he get it? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 1 card left in the deck, and the E-switch was the last card. Crazy play. Brady's going to retreat and burst GX for game. The final draw there off of the let loose was the energy switch. He's going to energy switch up and GX for game. Incredible game from both players there. A super exciting finale. I can't believe it. That was one of the more exciting games I've seen here at Full Grip. So awesome stuff there from both players. Crazy game both ways, back and forth. Awesome stuff there. Brady coming away with the win, and we'll move on to 2-0. Getting ready for round 3 here at the Full Grip Games League Challenge. Got Otto here commentating with us. Otto's 0-2 at the League Challenge, unfortunately.
Let's not talk about it.
That's all right. Let's get into round 3 here. We've got Jesse Parker versus Alex Holtz. Jesse Parker playing that Malamar deck that we saw earlier in the night versus Alex Holtz, who is playing Matt Price's Passimian List. Now, we are also doing a special during the stream tonight. We've been opening packs of Japanese tag bolt cards. We completed opening our box.
Yes, we did.
We've got a bunch of amazing tag team Pokemon GX here that we are going to be giving away. During this round, we are giving away the Zekrom Pikachu Tag Team GX that we pulled earlier to one lucky participant in the chat. You could type in giveaway to the chat for your chance to win. And subs have double the chances to win. So thank you all so much for showing up for this awesome tournament night. I'm excited to be here. Otto, how's it going, man?
Well, you know, I mean, I needed 15 points today, but there are a lot of chances for 15 points. Not a lot of chances to commentate with my man Anders.
Oh, so. I appreciate that, Otto. The people love you, Otto. So what do you need 15 points for?
I don't know. I just did some math on quarters and how many points I need to get per quarter to facilitate the old invite.
The old invites, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. And I'm not exactly on par for the course right now, but I've been also doing this commentating gig instead of playing.
Right.
I've been doing this like every single week, so I actually have...
You can feel better about yourself because you're not going 0-2 at League Cups and Challenges.
It actually does feel better. I prefer this, but I'm still going to regional championships, and I am still going for an invite, just kind of... Like I'm going for the go big or go home invite.
Andrew's trying to walk himself into one. He's not trying to sprint into one.
No, I'm trying to walk into one. Exactly. I'm going go big or go home. Like I'm either hitting a grand slam or I'm striking out. You know, that's how we're getting one.
That's fair.
I have 200 championship points, and I've only been to like maybe 3 or 4 league cups, and I've been to like 2 league challenges.
Andrew.
And I've been to like 2 regionals. So that's, you know, doing okay so far. But, you know, sometimes you got to flex. You flex all the time.
Yes.
In the mirror, though.
Real flex.
I need to flex by talking.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, let's get right into this match here. Alex Holtz versus Jesse Parker. Jess is going to be playing first. Players are extending their hand and getting started. So who do you think is favored in this matchup, Otto?
I don't know. It seems pretty good for Malamar. But, I mean, obviously... If Passimian can take, you know, trade knockouts pretty well, they're designed to take their cards back and put them back on the bench. So, look at Riley. I'm so good, Mahone.
Oh no, yeah, you know, I just that's what they call me. Here we go. So actually, Alex going first. Okay, so Alex is gonna take his draw then, though. Play a shrine, and it looks like his hand. Okay, it's got a Cynthia in it, so.
Oh, this is Alternacrosma, so maybe it isn't as good for Jesse, because he's just going to be...
He's got GXs, or his primary attackers.
Yeah, you're right. Just like...
Yeah, no, I got it. So Jesse's got a lot of GX attackers in his deck. I don't even know if his list is playing Giratina. I don't think I saw it during his first round here. So I'm not exactly sure, but Malamars can knock out Passimians, right?
That is true. Yes.
Malamars can get in there. And Riley is saying in the chat, all he's got to do is stay calm and use Flying Flip. So I'm going to have to agree. If Alex can just go in and Flying Flip a bunch, he could definitely win with just 5 Flying Flips, right? Just 5 Flying Flips. He could get in there. And also that Tapu Lele promo is going to be very useful as well, just for maneuvering those damage counters around. And taking pointed knockouts on the Malamar situation. Yes. So Alex is getting that Tapu Koko out. He seems to know the game plan. Seems to be familiar with what he needs to do here. He's got the Shrine down already. The Tapu Lele in the active is not like the best thing for him, but it's fine. I mean, you ideally would like to start Tapu Koko here, but since he's going first, he has the luxury of time to be able to get the Tapu Koko into the active position.
Do you think Jesse will actually even go for the Chime in this matchup?
I don't think that Jesse will. I think that would be a fool's errand to try and Chime Echo. There's like no point in that. So I think yes, because if you go up with the Chime and then you get Flying Flipped, it's no bueno.
Look, you got 2 Kokos.
2 of them. He knows the game plan. I am not putting a Passimian down. So Alex must have gotten the debriefing on how to play this matchup.
Matt Price is an expert, so
he is an expert, yes. So Natalie's reminding us we are doing the Zekrom Pikachu Tag Team GX from the Japanese Tag Bolt set in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, we're going to be giving it away. 3 minutes, 8:40 Eastern Standard Time, p.m. I am right now. Natalie told me to remind you. I'm reminding you right now. If you are at home watching this on YouTube after the effect, I am sorry. You missed the live stream. You'll have to tune in to twitch.tv/TrickyJim. Catch us live on Wednesday nights for this awesomeness and Pokemon action that we have here. So, awesome stuff.
Looks like Jesse's doing a deck search.
Yeah, Jesse's just taking a look at his deck here. He played an Ultra Ball, 2 Psychics in the discard pile, though.
That's pretty good. Trying to figure out how he... Oh, there's a Giratina. What?
I didn't see it. We didn't see it.
I played against it. I didn't see it.
All right, we didn't see the Giratina. I think you could probably just assume the Giratina.
That's a great card for this matchup, though. So.
Oh, for sure.
Except for the part about putting 4 damage counters.
Actually, it's kind of horrible. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's actually complete trash. The Giratina is horrible in this matchup. Thank you, Utz645, for the Twitch Prime sub, just in a time to get the double luck there on this giveaway. So, good luck. You're right. Riley, I know, we hear you. It's so bad, right? So bad in this. It's okay. It's okay. It's bad in the matchup because he does 40 damage, right? So
it knocks out Coco's, Riley. That's all I'm thinking about here.
Knocking out Coco's. You can't knock out Coco with Malamar. That's for sure.
That's very true.
Yeah. So it's a tough thing here. I think if Jesse plays the 160 hit point behemoth, that guy, who is it? The Dawn Wings Prism Star?
Oh, yes.
Is that, no, the Lunala. It's Lunala Prism Star.
Lunala Prism Star,
If he played the Lunala Prism Star, that would be the
or
Pokemon
even just
to
the
get.
Giratina Prism Star. That card's good, too.
Any of them. If Jesse plays any of those Pokemon, those are the guys that I think you want in this matchup, because you're going to be able to take one-hit knockouts on Tapu Koko while also just having 160 hit points, and is like very difficult to knock out.
True.
So I don't think he plays it, though. I think the Giratina is probably his one non-GX attacker, and
might be a one of, too.
Is that a Keldeo?
Is it?
What in the world is that? Okay.
Looks like Alex is having some trouble finding energy.
All right, boys and girls. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what that I don't know what the Keldeo is.
It does 20 damage. It's 20 plus 20, I believe.
Okay.
For all of...
So it can knock out a Blacephalon, probably.
Yeah.
If you have, like, some things going on. Yes, Natalie. So, Natalie, can you type into the chat what the Keldeo does? That would be great. Or can someone tell me, what does Keldeo
Oh, look, there it is. Wimpo Squirrel got it.
Oh.
Yeah, free. I didn't know if it was your opponent's bench or your bench. There we go. Yeah.
Thank you, Wimpo Squirrel. On it. Wimpo, you rock.
It's a good counter energy card.
Yes, exactly. All right, we're going to be drawing the winner of the giveaway. Nate Dog 07, you are the winner of the Zekrom Pikachu Tag Team GX. Congrats to you. Excellent stuff. Amazing stuff. Nate Dog. Congrats, Nate Dog. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Nate Dog is our second winner of the night, but if you didn't win, stay tuned. It's okay. We're going to be giving away another amazing Tag Team Pokemon GX during the final round of today's League Challenge here at Full Grip Games. It's probably going to be the Snorlax. I think it's going to be the Snorlax Eevee. Going to be giving away the Snorlax Eevee. I know Sean wants the Mimikyu Gengar off of me, so I'm probably going to hustle him for that. And then the Snorlax Eevee is going to be the giveaway guy. And then I'm keeping one memento for myself. It's going to be the Latios. So giving away the Snorlax Eevee tag team.
Not my dragons. Come on.
Oh, I'm keeping the Latios. All right, I need something. I paid $50 for this box.
Sure. Go for it.
I need something for the collection. But the Snorlax Eevee. We're giving away the Snorlax Eevee.
Okay, we got 2 Malamars set up. So he can power up Patina. That's good.
That is good.
I think he's going to power it up, retreat the active, and attack.
Bad. I mean, it's
I would put the damage on...
He's got the Altar of the Moon Stadium here, the Psychic on the active. We're going to be giving away the Snorlax next time.
Snorlax next?
Yep.
Okay, well, I can do it at like 9. How's that sound?
Let's just do it during the final round.
We have one more, don't we? After that?
No, because
Sean wants that one?
Sean wants that one, yeah.
Okay, how about I don't know, like 9:15 or something?
Well, let's just see when this one ends.
Oh, he put the damage on the Tina itself. I like that a lot.
That's fine. Yeah.
Just so you know, I have it so that if you typed in giveaway before, you're already entered.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
So anybody who's already typed in giveaway, even if they didn't win the previous, should be entered. But yeah, that's it. Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's do a new one.
A new keyword?
A new keyword for the final
What do you
giveaway.
want it to do?
I want it to be Snorlax.
Snorlax? Okay, should I start it now and just call it when we're ready?
Yes.
Okay. Tell
Yep.
people then.
Yep. All right, guys, don't type it yet, though, because Natalie hasn't typed it in. But the new giveaway word is going to be Snorlax, but don't type it yet, okay? Because Irish Espeon types it immediately. But don't type it yet, because Snorlax is going to be our final giveaway, all right? Our final giveaway. All right, Alex desperately... Oh, he found the DCE. Excellent. All right, so Alex has got the DCE. He's got Coco's in play. He's down a prize, but that's fine, because his board is set up ideally. His board is exactly what he wants here, and he's just going to start flying flipping. Now, Jesse has intelligently limited his bench. I mean, really, he's only got 3. So rather than flying flip doing a devastating, 120 damage a turn, he's really only getting 80 damage a turn into play. Still good for Alex, though. With this stable of a board position, I think Alex is definitely poised to be favorable here. All right, so Natalie is saying you could type in Snorlax to enter the giveaway for the final Tag Team Pokemon GX subs. You have, it is doing 120 turn. Good point there, Riley. Subs have double the chance of winning the Snorlax. So go at it. Get in there with that new keyword. Thank you guys so much for entering the giveaway. Y'all rock. Appreciate it. All right, Jesse's got the Malamar here. And he's got the Giratina there in the active.
Attacking the Giratina is fine. I mean, putting the 4 damage on the Giratina is fine.
It's fine, but it's not great.
I mean, how many turns?
And eventually he's going to be giving up a prize. You know, I mean, like, because he's going to do 40 more damage to himself, I guess, and then he puts him to, like, 2...
right, but you're only giving a prize on the Giratina itself, and the Giratina's in the active. So.
Right. And then eventually he's going to do... Can you put 4 damage all on the Giratina if it only has 10 hit points left? Yeah, you can. Because you got to put 4 on one Pokemon. Yeah, you don't spread it. So, yes. So, yeah, he'll eventually... He does have the Lunala Prism Star.
Okay, so...
Whoa!
Where were all these cards?
So, Jesse heard me, apparently. All the way back here in the back end of the studio.
Sideboard.
Yes, the Lunala has been calling to him. Yes. So... He is going to bench that Lunala Prism Star, and I like this play because after that Giratina goes down, the Lunala is the perfect pivot.
You're right, JW. I don't know why he put it down this turn, but I think he's going to start accelerating.
He's going to start accelerating. And also, I don't mind putting it down this turn because then it's just going to be able to get into the active next turn. Like, if the Giratina goes down somehow, I guess it's like, it's not going down this turn. He knows the Giratina's not going. No! Why is he putting it there? Okay, well...
I think that was a mistake. I think the 40 should have gone on the Giratina because it's going to die anyways.
That's my thought.
And then it gets knocked out, then you accelerate to the Lunala and you go active. And now he's going to get trapped here. It's like...
My thought process is that I think you want to knock the Giratina out so that you could stop attacking with the Giratina as soon as possible and just start with a clean as possible Lunala.
Right. Yeah. That's my especially if you put the 40 on the Giratina, then he can take one Coco spread.
One more hit, yes. And then all 40 to the Giratina again when he only has 10 hit points remaining. But tell you what, guys, it is so easy to sit here and commentate and like pick plays apart. It's really hard to actually be in the driver's seat. So I will say that, from being on both ends of it, super easy to see things when you're not there at the table. I don't know what it is about this perspective, but it's very easy to see plays from this perspective. Tell you what. Mostly because you don't have to play.
You're thinking about a lot of things when you're playing.
You are. There's a lot more that you have to think about. Yeah, so... Jesse's got the Giratina back in the active position. I think he doesn't have any Psychics in the discard pile, or else he would start Psychic Recharging to the Lunala. So I think he's... But then he's gonna... he's putting the damage on... He's putting the damage on the Lunala.
I get it. It's got 160 hit points, but it just doesn't
But you could be attacking with it.
Yeah.
Is my thought. But I don't know. I mean, Jesse might not get punished for this. He could very easily just sweep Alex. Yeah. If Alex can't find any sort of backup attacker,
we just saw an Energy Lotto for nothing too.
For nothing, and that hand I think has got nothing in it.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's got Cynthia.
He's got a Cynthia.
All right, he's got a
Okay,
Cynthia.
well,
All
I
right.
guess it's not that bad.
Yeah, right. But he needs to find another energy. I mean, Jesse is applying the pressure. He's only got 3 prizes. Is it 3 or 4? I think he's only got 3 prizes remaining. Yeah, so he's only got 3 prizes remaining. Alex could for sure lose this game. I mean,
And this is the last Coco in the deck, too, so.
exactly. So Alex has got to make some magic plays happen here. He's got to find the Tapu Lele and a counter energy here eventually. I think he wants to flying flip at least one more time in order to kind of put that pressure on. But that's just something we're going to have to see here coming down the line.
There's a Lotto.
There's
a counter energy.
And the counter energy. Okay. And another Coco. So he's got everything he really wants
there's
for
4
this
Cocos
turn.
in this deck.
Oh, for sure there's
My
4
goodness.
Cocos. Yes. He's got the DCE here too, and I really like that he pulled the DCE because then he could just use the DCE for this flying flip and doesn't have to go in with the Tapu Lele. So he doesn't, or he doesn't have to,
waste the counter energy when he could use it on. Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to
He's
say.
got counter attackers on the bench too. So.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So excellent stuff here. Alex has got plays. I love that he found the other Tapu Koko too, because then, the counter catcher again. Very good. I like that he found the other Tapu Koko so that next turn he might be able to pivot into that Tapu Lele if he finds it.
So these Malamars can survive one more flying flip before they go down.
Let's count how much damage he's got. He's got 180 right there on the Malamars, plus another 100 on the Giratina. That's 280.
Do you think Alex is
Plus-
going for the spread move around, or is
Plus
he going
120. So he's got 400 damage on board. He's got 400 damage. That's enough to knock out all 3 Malamars.
Yeah, he could pull the damage off the Lunala because that's not
all
doing
4
anything.
Malamars, and then he would have 30 damage left over. And he could knock out the Giratina and all 3 Malamars right now. Right now.
Yeah.
So if he finds Tapu Koko and he's already got the counter energy in hand, then he wins.
Basically,
That's it. That's got to be game. There's no way he comes back from that. So that's wild. Alex has got a 1 card out to win this game right now, and he just needs to find it. So
we saw Psychic Recharge to the Malamar instead of the Lunala, so he's very committed to not attacking with the Lunala.
He's very committed to knocking out that Lunala for Alex.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Is what it seems like.
If he puts another 40 on there, then it's in flying flip range. I don't know if he'll...
So he's knocking it out right now, which I guess, okay, so that does limit the amount of... It does take some damage off the board. I see that there, but I wish he would have knocked out the Giratina instead. But I see it. Okay, so he's got Lele in his hand. He's got counter energy. Oh my gosh, he's got to go for the painstaking win like this and just going to Tate and Liza instead of... Because he's got to put more damage in play.
Right.
At this point, though, Jesse's going to have to knock something out or bench something else.
Especially because if he gets flying flip one more time, then the Malamars all die anyway. So.
Yes. So I think Alex is just holding on tight.
Drawing 5 cards.
And he's got a 5-card draw here and hope that he just gets a rescue stretcher and another energy.
Yes.
Because he needs to rescue stretcher the Coco back. Yeah. So that could be bad. But also the Giratina is limiting the amount of damage that Alex does have in play. So we see Acrobike. He's also got the Lele in hand. He's got counter energy too.
Oh, man.
So he needs to take the counter energy, I think, and he needs to take and he's got the Lele in hand. So he's got Lele and Passimian. So I think you take the counter energy. Yup, for sure. And you have to bench it preemptively. He has to bench the Lele right now. He does not have Rescue Stretcher for Tapu Koko. That's ideal.
And this is the turn I think Jesse should knock out his own Giratina to take 120 off the board.
For sure, right. So he's got to bench it, right? Unless he's got Guzman in hand. I don't see a Guzman, but he doesn't bench the Lele. He's just going to flying flip. So I've got to think that he has a Guzman in hand, or else this could just be devastating. I mean, by taking all this damage off board, Jesse's going to give Alex another prize. Alex will be able to magical swap.
I don't know what his fear was in not benching it, though. Like, that Jesse's going to Guzman it? Because
if he Guzman's it, he
the Coco,
flips.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's it. So I think Alex needed to bench the Lele. Like, needed to. I think you want Jesse to Guzman it.
Maybe he doesn't want Jesse to know that he has the play, but
Yeah. So that's a tough call here. That is a tough call. We'll see how it buffs out for Alex. He's got the counter energy. Jesse's going for an Ultra Ball here. He's got Ultra Ball away, the Ultra Necrozma, and a Psychic Energy.
Do you think he plays any more non-GX
I think
attackers?
I think it's just this Giratina, to be honest, and the Lunala who he knocked out.
Giratina.
Yeah. Well, the Giratina keeps coming back. It's the gift that keeps giving. it's the Giratina that keeps giving. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
Are we gonna see an Inkay drop? Maybe.
If he puts Inkay, he has to knock out his own Giratina, because then he's just setting himself up really poorly.
So we are going to see an Inkay drop from Jesse here. He's got the Altar of the Moon that he's putting out and a Dawn Wings. Okay. He's really flexing his board out here and saying, I don't think you could take 5 prizes in the amount of time that you need before I can take game. So I do like that Jesse's establishing his board a little bit more. That needs to happen so that he doesn't just get flying flipped for game.
Right. He needs to be able to set up a Malamar next turn so he can power up this Dawn Wings.
And he actually needs to just put some energy on the Dawn Wings right now, I think. Because the Dawn Wings is safe haven. Yes, he could take all the damage and knock out the Dawn Wings, but if he does that, then he's saving some Malamars and he could just do something else.
I agree, yeah.
So I think he needs to Psychic Recharge to the Dawn Wings right now, and Jesse notices that. But I don't know if he's got any energy in the discard pile. But the one attachment, and if one Psychic Recharge, if he's got one Psychic Recharge,
for
then
the next
he's totally
turn,
fine.
Because he drew into a Malamar too, so so he's good to go.
He is good to go.
And that Dawn Wings can take out everything on Alex's board. So
Riley always tells me that this matchup's like an auto win for Persimmon, but I always see it happen like this.
I mean,
Coco gets right to the finish line and can't do it.
We'll see. I mean, it really depends on where Jesse puts this 40 damage from the Giratina if he attacks with the Giratina.
Right. So it's been fascinating to see so far. This is a super close matchup here. Again, we are going to be giving away let's see, where are we giving away? We already gave away the Zekrom. We've already given away the Venusaur. We're giving away the Snorlax.
He's going to retreat into one of his Pokemon, then recharges another Psychic, and then rush in.
Yeah.
That's better. Thank God he's not attacking that Giratina.
Better, but I mean, yeah, so that is good. I think he assures that he pretty much can't lose this way. I don't think he can lose.
But at the same time, he's keeping 120 on the board for damage that Lele can abuse.
For sure. So he's got 8 times 3. That's 24. Plus 120. So that's 34, 36. 360. So he's got 360 damage on board. 170 of that.
80.
Dawn Wings, 180?
80. Yeah.
180 of that. Okay, 180 of that can knock that out. How much did I say he had on board? 300 something?
Yeah.
360. So 360, 180. 180 is half of 360. I should know that. Skateboarding. All right, so then he can knock out, he could take 4 prizes with the swap, right?
Yeah.
He could take 4 prizes with the swap, and that's it. So, that's, he could swap and knock out 2 Malamars and the Dawn Wings.
But he doesn't have the, we're assuming he has the Guzman in his hand, too. Right?
We're assuming
he didn't bench the Lele, so really
right.
Gets one
I don't
more turn.
actually think I see the Guzman in his hand, so I don't know where he was planning on going with this hand.
And then promoting the Dawn Wings because it resists fighting.
I think,
very good
is that
a
Guzman?
It actually might be. Let's see.
That's a counter. Is that
I
middle card Guzman?
I think that's the Guzman.
I think it is a Guzman. It's a Guzman.
Okay.
I saw his hair. He's got the Guzman. He's got the Guzman. He's got it. Okay. So crunch time, Alex. It's crunch time, my man. The numbers are going through his head.
Right.
He's like, what can I do here?
Step number 1, take the 120 off the Tina and just move it on all the Malamars.
Bring up the Tina. I like this play.
He needs to put 1 damage on all 3 Malamars, knock them out. That's only 30. Then he has...
No, he has to knock out the Dawn Wings. Has to. It's got 3 energy on it and invasion.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Dawn Wings got to go down, and 2 Malamars are going down.
Yep.
That's the way it's going. Yep. So then you can take that 6, break it up into 2 3s.
To put it on 2 Malamars and knock them out.
You knock out...
Especially the 2 with the Psychic Energy, too, right?
You actually... I think you...
Because you're already putting the Dawn Wings with its Psychic Energy in the discard.
I don't know. I think you keep the one with the energy, maybe. No, because then he could Guzman win on the Passimian. Really, benching the Passimian was a no bueno. Yeah, that should have never happened. But it's okay. You know, we're here now. So I think you do take out both the ones with the energy.
I don't think he's doing that.
Let's see how he plays this here. He knows the Dawn Wing's got to go down. So he's going to knock out one, which, as we see, Jesse very kindly is tilting for us to let us know it's dead. Thank you, Jesse. All right. Oh, no, he's changed his mind. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Oh, very good. Much better, yeah. And then take that one and knock out the other one.
Right.
Yeah, there we go. All right, now we're all on the same page.
Now we're in business.
Now we're in business. This actually is the best play that Alex can make, taking 4 prizes in one turn. Going to both go to 1 prize remaining.
My goodness.
So, Jesse...
Okay. Oh, he's got a Guzman in his hand.
He's got Guzman in his hand.
Okay.
So
killing the one with the energy was very good because
it was.
That retreated.
Because he's got unit,
alter.
though. He's got
got
it.
Oh, yeah.
He's got it.
He has it.
He's got unit energy in hand. He'll attach it to the Malamar. He's going to knock out that Passimian for game. You should have never benched that, Alex. No! Oh, he's going to do it with the Giratina.
Well, he could knock out anything anyways.
He could have done it with the... Yeah, he could have knocked out anything.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Good game. Jesse had everything he needed.
Well played, Jesse. Very well played.
Well played, Jesse. Well played, Alex. Crazy game there. Awesome stuff. So...
See, this is why I don't play Magical Swap decks. It takes forever. You just
and then
never
you're
get
always
the
so
win
close
card.
to winning.
Yeah, it's just...
It's always such a tease. Yeah. So, great game there by both players. Very, very close. Matt Price's Passimian deck getting right to the finish line there. 4th and final round here at the Full Grip Games League Challenge. On the right, we have got Tara Evans. On the left, we've got Andrew Barlow. Both these players are 2-1. We have already featured both of our 3-0 players very heavily here at the League Challenge, so decided we're going to give some other players some love here, but we will bring the winner of the League Challenge back here.
Should have been me.
Oh, who won the Snorlax? Yeah, who won it? Yeah, Natalie. All right, she's going to draw the Snorlax. Let's get it. Oh, Rob35, winner of the Snorlax.
Nice.
Congrats to you. Yes, so we, YouTube guys, we're doing a giveaway for that Snorlax Eevee Tag Team GX going to Rob35mm. I always call it millimeter in my head. I don't know if that's what your actual thing is.
I've always thought the same thing.
Rob35mm. All right, that is you, winner of the Snorlax Eevee Tag Team GX. Let's get geared up, ready to go for this 4th and final round here. Congrats to you. Rob is also a Twitch sub here, so excellent stuff there, Rob, and congrats on your brand new Snorlax. Yes, and your sub paying off.
Rob, does the MM stand for millimeter? Can we know?
That's awesome. Is the Rob? Can we know? Is the 35mm?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is. Oh, we've been saying it right in our heads all along. Excellent stuff here. So, see, Tara is going to start off with a Great Ball here.
She's playing Zoroark.
She is playing Zoroark with Great Balls.
Oh, it's Zoroark Decidueye. Okay.
Oh, excellent stuff. I've played against her before playing this. Okay, she's very experienced with this deck. So cool stuff. Excellent stuff. So yes, we gave away the Zekrom, the Snorlax, and the Venusaur Celebi tonight.
And the
amazing
Latios
stuff.
Latias.
And the Latios
We're giving it away to Otto. Right?
is coming home with me.
Okay, all right.
That's what Otto's looking to see if he can get a giveaway, but no dice, Otto, no dice. All right, Tara's gonna put down Ultra Ball here, and it's gonna be Ultra Balling away. Timer Ball.
She's not playing around with double tails.
And Rare Candy. So these are some cool sleeves, dude. First of all, let's talk about Tara's sleeves. These are nice.
Who's on the artwork?
That's that guy, like the guy, I don't know, the guy with the real shallow eyes from the Pokemon game. He's like kind of depressed.
Ooh, in
he like
the
hangs
game?
out.
Sun and Moon?
He's like kind of depressed and he like hangs out and he's just like real deep and stuff. Like I don't know what his name is, but
okay.
He's amazing. Didn't you play it, Otto? Did you play Sun and Moon?
I played Let's Go recently, so I've blocked it all out of my mind.
All right. Who knows the name? What's the name of that dude on the sleeves?
Nanu.
Somebody. Nanu. Yes, thank you, Wimpo Squirrel.
Wimpo Squirrel
Nanu.
is just on top of everything.
Wimpo Squirrel's on top of everything. Wimpo Squirrel created all the beautiful animations for this channel.
This is Wimpo Squirrel's channel.
Well, I mean, listen, it's all of our channel,
Okay,
Otto.
collective.
It belongs to the Pokemon community, but mostly me. But also all of us.
Okay, sure.
But also somewhat Full Grip Games. It kind of, and also a little bit Darium's.
Sure.
It's kind of like this big channel that just belongs to everybody.
It's a consortium, is what
you're
saying.
It is, yeah.
All right, big Lele here. Very good. A Lele on the first turn for Zark seems pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
And she drew into a Rowlet.
Double Rowlet, dude. So that is an incredible draw there from Terra and a Nest Ball.
We saw our Ultra Ball rare candy for the Lele earlier, so it's...
You're right, MIW fan. You're right. That's the Darium saying right there, which is nothing like the Leonhardt saying. Nothing. Yeah. There's no way that he's referencing Leonhardt there.
What's the Leonhardt saying?
The Leonhardt saying is we're more than a channel, we're a community.
Oh.
So then Darium says we're more than a community, we're a channel. Yeah. And so that's the reference there. So
wow.
Good stuff then. Wimpo, why can't I post videos on my channel?
Oh, Natalie says it's T-A-R-A.
Oh, no. See, I was right. It's fine. Otto tried to correct me.
Listen, I'm just trying to be inclusive here. I want everyone to...
Inclusive to the E that doesn't belong in the name?
I want everyone to make sure they have the correct name, okay?
Okay. All right, we got it. Excellent. Tara Evans. Sorry, Tara. Yikes. But, all right, so Tara's got the dream team set up over here. She is looking like she is in cruise control. Andrew Barlow, though, Tapu Koko on the bench. Double Mysterious Treasure. Both psychic energies going down.
Oh,
so
looks like he's playing Malamar as well.
Excellent stuff.
Looks like the Malamar spread.
He is playing Malamar spread with the turn one let loose.
Gosh, that is the killer of all games.
Anything can happen.
Anything could happen.
You never know.
Brick, your opponent could brick. You could both draw really well. I mean, it's just...
You never know.
You might as well flip a coin on this one.
Now, Tara has already Lilied. My biggest fear about the turn one let loose is that my opponent is just going to get Lily. And they're just going to go, Lily for 8, and I'm going to feel so silly. Right?
Luckily, he's going second, so it's not as... And a flying flip on top
Did
of
he
that.
Guzma? Does he got Guzma? He is,
he
so
did.
yes.
Yeah.
So he's got the Guzma let loose here.
After the instruct.
Guzma instruct and then potentially let loose.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, but with the Shining Lugia, see, like now I'm starting to feel like if he let looses that... Oh, I think he decided not to go for let loose, right? He went for a Rangaroo instead.
I think let loose is still in his hand.
Oh, no, he's got the whole squad.
I mean, that was fine because he had no cards in his hand anyways. It's a draw 4. Right?
You're right. No, the Rangaroo was the starter, so I just totally spaced on that. Yeah, Andrew Barlow has just got the juice, man. This is the turn one you dream of.
And this is like, especially with the Rowlet in the active and the Vulpix not in the active, if Terra can't find a Ninetales, then
oh yeah,
the damage is going to start racking up.
For sure. This is exactly what Andrew wants. He's going to disrupt Terra. He's going to bring up the tankiest thing. I mean, honestly, the Lele can attack. So he's bringing up the Rowlet. The Rowlet is the least likely thing to do damage.
Definitely is not doing damage.
Not doing damage. Well, I mean, yeah, there's no way it's doing damage. I don't think it's it could turn into a Decidueye. It could Hollow Hunt potentially, but that's about all Terra could hope for. So Andrew's going to draw his 4 cards here off of Let Loose, and
I wish they'd show us their 4 cards.
I always wish that I get to see the cards.
Oh man,
there's a Cynthia and a Psychic Energy. So
and Terra's hand is Nest Ball, Choice Band, I think a Guzma.
Oh, so this could just go south quickly
really
for Terra.
Fast, yeah.
And that's the thing about Let Loose is that if she doesn't find a Zoroark here, she's in trouble. She's got 5 60 hit point Pokemon in play.
3 turns.
There's 3. She's got 2 more turns to draw.
You're right. 3 turns total.
Yeah. Oh, there's an Ultra Ball. Okay, all right.
But she's gonna Ultra Ball 2 and then use the last card to trade. I mean, it's
not
just,
great, but one of them's a Zoroark. That's fine. Also, you could Ultra Ball for Ninetales and then Rare Candy Timer Ball. Go get it. Yeah. You go get the Ninetales.
Timer Ball, but yeah.
Rare Candy Timer Ball. Man. And then you hit double heads.
I don't play that
and
way.
And then you just you double heads though.
See, standard is a bit of a a luck fest sometimes.
No, it's not.
Sometimes.
Standard's a beautiful format. All right, I am fine with Standard.
Expanded is a mean format. Standard is a lackadaisical format.
I love Standard right now. I think Standard's totally fine.
World format was the best format.
I'm a little bit bored of Standard, but it's not a bad format at all. I think, like, if you've been playing this game for, like, 5 years, 6 years, you've seen some real bummer formats. This is not one. This is
I haven't
fine.
been around the block as long, so maybe
But
it's
you've
fine.
seen some bad ones, though. You were playing when, like, Toad was legal. That was a bummer, dude.
Listen,
you played during
back
the
in the-
Night March Greninja Trevenant
But I
era,
played
all right? That was horrible.
I played the really bad decks, so I didn't really have to worry about this.
No, I agree, Grapesaw. I think if you played long enough ago that you played when Standard was Night March Greninja Trevenant, that was like a horrible format in my opinion. But
You're right. I am a little bit salty. Yes. You're right. A little salty.
Otto is coming off an 0-2 here at the challenge, so he's like done with Standard. That's fine. That's
All right,
just
here's
the
a
way
great ball. I wonder what she's going to take. I see a Zoroark, which seems like the best choice there. So.
Oh my gosh, did I accidentally enter the giveaway? I probably did by accidentally typing Snorlax. That's super funny. Obviously, I can't win the giveaway, guys.
I mean,
So Tara has double Zoroark here.
yep. Pretty
That's
good.
excellent.
Pretty good grab off of a Marshadow.
Oh,
so.
for sure. Yeah, so this is everything that she could possibly want.
What's
This is
the
great.
next move? Especially if she can evolve these Rowlets into Decidueyes, like the spread damage is like nothing. So.
Yeah, exactly. So this is definitely good signs from her. They look like they're talking something over here at the table. I don't know if they're thinking about something, talking about something. But either way here, I like Tara's setup. Is she playing Cynthia right now? Is that what's going on? No, she's got a
she just
hand.
finished her
Okay.
Great Ball.
Finished
so.
her Great Ball. I didn't see the hand.
I think
so
she's
was like,
she's
where
waiting to
did that
trade
go?
with the second Zoroark.
There we go. Okay.
Trades the Rainbow. Okay. Yeah.
Into Decidueye.
I think it was another Zoroark, right?
I don't. Well, she can't. She got another Zoroark, but she can't play it. And
Obviously,
she got nowhere to play it. Yeah.
And she has a Guzman in her hand too, so she can.
Okay. I think you bring up the Roo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue seems good.
Try to buy a turn without getting flipped in the face. Yeah, I like it, Tara. Good play. Excellent. But I think
I would have brought up the Lugia. I think.
The Lugia,
Yeah.
the Oranguru. I don't know. They're both. Lugia can do damage if he just attached DCE. And then sits, and then energy, and then sits, or energy, then
yeah,
DCE.
but you're gonna want to buy. You're hoping for a turn anyways. But I guess you're right.
Yeah, I guess because, like, Andrew can technically Psychic Recharge onto the Lugia and then go.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
Because that's his only attacker that he can power up. So if you bring an active, then he can't Malamar to it.
That's fair. I see that for sure. I see it. And the Oranguru, I mean,
His bench is full.
he's got
too,
the DCE, though, here off of the Cynthia. So he can retreat the Oranguru if he wants to continue going. And I think that, honestly, you do. That feels the best to me. You don't want to waste a turn if you're Andrew.
Yeah, especially you know that she doesn't have an energy to attack, so
Right.
it's not your Coco is not in huge danger of getting knocked out this turn.
No, not really. So he's going to go ahead, hit the Psychic Recharge. He's got a Malamar there as well, and then Flying Flip with the Shrine. So these guys are taking 30s. That's tough.
Yep. And the
Yep.
Rowlets are down to 20 HP left, so
Yes, they are. So it is game time for Tara. She needs to make something happen right now. I think ideally she wants to find Ninetales. She's got a Decidueye in her hand already. She can go Ninetales and then find the rare candy and maybe a max potion or something. And go from there. Trading away the Ditto, don't need it. We got an Ultra Ball.
I thought it was a stadium she put out. I was like, oh wow.
Don't need it. There ain't no bench space for that Ditto. Get out of here. Yep. No, I agree with that for sure. So she's going to trade away one of her Ultra Balls. I'm pretty sure she found 2 Ultra Balls there.
Okay,
She's
there's
got the
Ninetales.
Ninetales.
Now. Nice. So you can save one of the Rowlets for sure now.
Exactly. She's got Decidueye in hand. We already know that. But the
We didn't see a
real
DCE.
question is, does she have a DCE? Does she have the energy she needs? This matchup could be fine for Tara if she could just stabilize, find some Acerolas, maybe find a max potion.
If Barlow can
And-
get a choice band, I mean, he can take out that Zoroark next turn.
Oh,
so,
for sure, with the Shining Lugia.
Yeah.
So that could be tough for Andrew for sure. Tara's going to find a nest ball too. So sometimes you just want to find something to trade away. That could be it. That or she's anticipating the Rowlet's going down. And she's just kind of anticipated having to go find another one.
Did she get one rare candy, one nest ball?
Yes, she did. So I think I like maybe finding a max potion eventually.
Yeah,
but
I think there are other items you would want to get instead of the nest ball.
But, I mean, I get it. The deck probably only plays one max potion.
She might have Acerola in her hand, too, though. So
she hasn't played her supporter yet, right. So we do have to see where she's going to pivot from here. We know she's got rare candy Decidueye, so that Decidueye is coming down right now. Yeah, no questions asked. There it is. Now, I don't see any other energy, though. She's just got Zoroark and then a bunch of nothing, I think. So I think she's looking like she's got to trade a few more times in order to really see a sustainable hand. She'll be able to place 20 damage with this Decidueye, but Andrew Barlow is probably just going to happily Flying Flip one more time here. And with all of these guys taking 10 more damage from Shrine, that's really adding up quick.
Yeah, I think if she had another Timer Ball, I mean, we don't know what's in her deck, but, like, I think I would have gone for the Timer Ball over the Nest Ball.
I think so. And, you know, maybe you get a Dartrix or something like that. But Andrew's going to go ahead, evolve, and get his second Malamar into play, I have to assume. Oh. What's up, Tanish? Welcome. Welcome all. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight at the Full Grip Games League Challenge. Appreciate it. Awesome stuff here. Having a great time. Giving away some Pokemon cards and commentating over some amazing games. We've had some incredible games here so far. Looks like they're placing... They remember Shrine. Yeah, they're placing Shrine damage now, I think.
Did she Feather Arrow?
She did. She hit the Marshadow there for 20.
Okay.
With Feather Arrow, so...
I would have saved it for a loop.
Let's see. But... So, yeah. So, those guys should all be at 60. That's right? Yeah. Just about. I want to make sure that they did remember their Shrine, but I'm pretty sure that they are. And Natalie's there watching the game as well. So, Andrew's eyeing up the Psychic Recharge. He's got it on the Lugia. That Lugia is ready to go now.
Oh, man.
And I think he just lets it rip. Yeah, Flying Flip. Take out that Rowlet. That's going to be pretty tough.
And the math is really good with Lugia now.
Oh, my gosh, right. If these guys don't get healed up, that's going to be absolutely devastating. Everybody's taking 30 because of the 20 damage from Flying Flip and the 10 damage from that Shrine of Punishment coming down on these GXs. Definitely a bummer there. That hurts for Tara for sure.
Now I think the name of the game is to take out that Lugia this turn.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but at this point, oh my gosh, Tara's board is just looking so rough. You can't heal. Well, I overspoke. You can heal all of that, but you have to Tapu Cure.
She plays Rainbow, so it's not
play Rainbows.
Unthinkable.
But that play does not seem sustainable.
Man, go for the Marshadow.
We got a Let Loose here coming from Tara. So she's going to Let Loose, and both players are going to get 4 new cards.
For that Let Loose, though? That's my...
No, she Ultra Ball for it.
Oh, okay.
She had an Ultra Ball in the hand. So, Demonic Relic, the pre-orders for our Team Up singles are going live here on Full Grip Games, not this weekend, but probably sometime around next weekend. I'm going to be announcing it on the YouTube channel. I'm going to be announcing it on stream as well. We're going to have them sometime next week. Okay, sometime next week. As soon as we figure out a set list. The second we get our hands on a set list, they're going up. Okay, so I guarantee you they're coming soon. They're going to be up as quickly as possible. As soon as we get a set list, we're loading them. So we'll pull an all-nighter getting them all up.
Are we getting a set review on YouTube yet?
Yes, we are. As soon as I know a set list. I won't review a set I don't know the cards for.
That is fair.
I don't want to compromise my, the integrity at all by saying like this card's going to be at the set and then being wrong. So I will report on it when I know the set list. So that's what's happening as well.
All right, we got a Cynthia. So this Zoroark is definitely taking the L next turn. That's sad.
It's got a DCE on it. Yep. So it's taking a knockout here. I think Tara has also limited her board in a way that just having the one Decidueye means that she's only sniping 20 a turn. And these Zoroarks are just going to get eaten up. She needs to find a way to kind of bounce some of these GX Pokemon up in order to stay in this game, or else she's just going to get run off the board.
Yeah, I mean, it's like next turn, if she can knock out the Lugia and Andrew doesn't draw another Lugia, then like that kind of situation would seem okay. But
right. Yeah, the cards that I'm most excited about from Team Up are definitely love the Lightning type Pokemon. All the Lightning type stuff I think is amazing. I think the Latios is like a cool card as well. And I don't know, I like it. I think it's cool. I think all the Lightning support though is like incredible.
Yes,
for sure. The Zapdos is going to be nuts. All the stuff from Dark Order is like nuts. The Tapu Koko Prism Star, Electrocharger, yeah. All that stuff.
Shaman Prism Star is good too.
Yes. So lots of very cool stuff from the set. I'm looking forward to it for sure, just to spice things up as well. I mean, and just from my experience playing the Wailord so far, just, dude, having these these Hulker Pokemon, these guys are some beefers, dude.
Beefcakes.
These are some beefcakes, dude. I think having just 300 hit point Pokemon in the meta will definitely shake some things up.
I could only dream of being as powerful as Venusaur.
Yes, honestly, that Venusaur artwork is just like amazing. I really love that. It looks really good. All right, so we're going to see a knockout on this Zoroark from Andrew Barlow here with the Shining Lugia. So, going to take that down for sure with Argent Wing. Love Shining Lugia. Super cool card there. So, going to take that out with Shining Lugia.
And the math is getting really good on the rest of these Pokemon, so.
Yes.
They're all in Lugia range.
Exactly. So, that thing's going to go down, and then Terra has got like no good Pokemon to promote here.
You got to go with Zoroark, Feather Arrow the active, knock it out, and then hope Andrew does not have anything to set up behind it. I mean,
right. I really want but at this point, all he's got to do is drop a Lugia and another Psychic Energy. Mm-hmm. At this point, I really want to see like a Max Potion from Terra, anywhere. Probably on the active.
It's good that she doesn't have any energy, right? Max Potion's perfect for that situation.
Oh my gosh, right. I mean, she's got no energy in play, but that's great. If she could find a Max Potion, put the Max Potion down. But we see a Zorua. I think, I guess you have to play the Zorua. It's just this bench is so clogged right now. And this is, kind of my struggle with the Zoroark Decidueye deck, because I feel like you always end up with, having to choose between one Zoroark or one Decidueye. And I know you can manage your bench in a way that doesn't happen, but it's just sometimes you get into these real grinders where it does, and then you just lose.
Right. In theory, the deck is amazing when it works fluidly, but...
yeah. But I just, the double Zoroark, because you need two Zoroark out. Just getting 2 cards off trade is just
But you also need, 2 Decidueye out, because
you
20
do.
damage is, really not enough.
No, it's not enough to do anything, right. So we see that Marshadow has 40 damage on it right now. Eventually it'll get 70 on it, maybe, but, it's going to take a little while to get there. So Terra's going to draw her hand of 6 here for the Cynthia.
Oh, wait,
got
there's
the
a
double
DC.
Colorless energy.
Definitely in position to take a knockout on this Lugia this turn.
Lugia's got to go down. But we know the deal with this. Deck here. This deck just plays Rescue Stretchers. This deck just has...
2 Malamars are out. He means Coco in the active.
It's got what it needs to get these cards back,
Oh, is he going for the Black Ray?
Bro, Black Ray, dude.
Is very
it's
spicy.
Game.
That is game.
That's game. Black Ray GX. Oh, guys. Oh, no. Sad. That's game. That's it, right? They're all gone.
Yeah.
The Ninetales is gone. The Lele is gone.
The Zoroark is gone.
Terra wipes the board. That's game, dude. Andrew Barlow's taking like 6 prizes that turn. Oh, the savagery. Good game to both players, but that is it. Woof, that is a punch to the gut for sure. But good game, well played. Andrew Barlow got in there with the perfect execution with the Necrozma GX there. Black Ray GX getting in there for the win. Oh my gosh, crazy stuff there.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. So this has been an awesome tournament so far. Thank you guys so much for everybody who's shown up. I want to get a report from Natalie to see who won. I want to bring them back here for a little talking to, so we can get them in for
won the whole league challenge.
Interview.
Right, yes.
Yes, I want to know who won the whole league challenge. And then get them back here for a little interview. Congrats to the winners for the Pokemon Tag Team GX that we are giving away. Excellent stuff here. That was a lot of fun. I apologize that the animations weren't working tonight. I will get that fixed and get back to you guys. I don't know how to fix that, but I will do some experimenting and figure it out. So we're gonna work on that as well, and then Zeely, man, quit your trolling, my dude. You're supposed to be modding. Instead, you out here trolling, man. You won nothing, Zeely. I'm gonna revoke your mod privileges, bro. If you keep trolling as a mod, you're supposed to be.
Then he has an actual chance to win the giveaway.
I know. Then you might actually win a giveaway if I kick you from being a mod, which I'll do if you keep trolling. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Natalie already knows who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I already warned Zeely. He's got like 2 strikes already.
Yeah, 2 strikes, 3 strikes, you're out, Zeely. Yeah.
Andrew banned me once
So,
in his chat.
Natalie, who won the...
I'm not sure yet, the last round.
All right,
I'll go
last
check real
round.
quick.
And then who is playing in the final round?
Who was what?
Yeah, who is playing to be winner?
Oh, it's Brady versus Jesse.
Brady versus Jesse. So
Brady.
They've already been on
hometown.
stream a million times. So I was
Yeah,
like,
they both
cool.
been
The
on
hometown
stream a
hero,
lot.
Brady.
Yeah, so we have Brady versus Jesse in the final match. So they are playing for the top spot at the Full Grip Games League Challenge tonight. We have Brady with Blacephalon, Jesse with
You know that
Ultra
for sure, or
Necrozma.
you just sure?
Brady is with Blacephalon.
Oh,
We
okay.
saw him on camera.
Oh, he was on camera.
They
earlier,
ID'd.
okay.
Ooh, so they ID'd. All right, so then we kind of had to show that matchup anyway. So they ID'd just to see who would win. It's going to be a toss-up?
I think some 3-1s are going to miss, so they didn't want to.
Oh, okay. So they wanted them to both guarantee themselves the top spot. So, all right. So that makes sense. So there was no finals match, but I guess we will still bring.
How is it 3-1
I guess
gonna mix?
then so that means that the winner will be a 3-1 or a 3-0-1.
It'll be one of the two of them.
It'll be either Jesse or Brady.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably bring them both back here
Yeah,
then.
I'll go.
So then just go grab them both. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we're going to bring both Jesse and Brady back here to talk about their winning decks. They will go first and second based on resistance. One of them will get first. One of them will get second. Thus is the way that resistance goes. Resistance, for those of you that don't know, the way that finishings are calculated, if you have the same record as someone else, but there is, needs to be a tiebreaker. It's based on your opponent's win percentage. So each player's opponent's win percentage is calculated and averaged into one percentage, and then those 2 percentages are compared, and then whoever had the higher opponent's win percentage is the
Unless
is
they
player
have
that's
the
ahead.
same win percentage, then it's opponents.
Then it's the opponent's win percentages averaged together. Funny story about win percentages in your opponent's win percentages is that I bubbled out of Worlds in 2015. I was 9th place at Worlds, and I bubbled by like 0.5%.
Maybe you shouldn't have Sky Return, or you should have Sky Return the Groudon.
Oh, yeah. All right, what's up, guys? All right, Otto, yeah, get up. All right. So, yeah, you can go ahead and close the door. I am going to bring you guys in one at a time. Brady, let's get you in first. It's not exactly a ton of... It smells new in here. Well, I'm glad it doesn't smell like feet and sweat, so that's good. Excellent stuff here. All right, so Brady back at it again with Blacephalon. 3-1 here at the Full Grip Games League Challenge. Congratulations.
Thanks.
301.
301. That's right. All right, 301 at the Full Grip Games League Challenge. So, how did the Blacephalon treat you today?
Treated me well. Yeah, the first game I played a mirror.
Okay.
And I played 3 B strings, and he played 0 B strings.
So you won that one.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
And then game 2. Oh, that was a stream game, right?
It was the stream game.
What did I
So
play against?
what did you play against on
I don't
stream?
even
The
remember.
Sylveon.
Oh yeah, Sylveon. Yeah,
that was
And
a crazy
He knocked
game.
out the Lele, so I got
And you
this.
got the energy switch off the 4th card
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I was so
Yes.
because there was only 5 cards in the deck, and
I
I was like,
know.
if I miss this, I'm gonna be so mad.
Like salty. We all knew that the energy switch was in the deck. And we were like, oh my god, but that e-reader energy switch
Yeah.
ripped off top. Beautiful. So excellent stuff there. So why, I did have a question in that game. Why did you, that turn where you B-stringed like a ton on the 2 Naganadels, but then left the 1 blank?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was
I
like,
made a bunch of
I was
mistakes
like,
in that
Brady. I was like, I'm trying to get inside Brady's head here. Figure out, I was like, he knows how to play this deck really well.
Yeah.
But I don't see that one, man.
Yeah.
I was like, he's really putting himself in a situation where he wants to find energy switch now.
I guess it's as good as mine.
So that's
Yeah.
fine. Anyway, so you end up pulling that one off. Great. And then what was your 3rd win against?
Game 3 was against Coco Malamar spread.
Okay. And then how did that matchup go?
It went fine because I didn't have to match a second Blitz F1 or Lele, and I was able to just Guzman up Malamars with Naganado. And
Oh,
then
that's
I
awesome.
First DX for game.
Oh, excellent. Cool. So you started with the Blissaflon.
Yeah, and I took like 2 prizes, and then
That's the
Naganado
game
for-
plan.
Yep.
Excellent stuff there. So awesome stuff, Brady.
Yep.
Congrats on 301, man. And let's get Jesse in here. Talk about your performance, Jesse. So shout out to Jesse as well for always supporting the channel. Appreciate it, man. For the subs and all that and whatnot.
problem.
Thank you so much. So Jesse, nice to have you on, man.
Hey.
Congrats on your performance.
Hey, thank you.
So 301
Yep.
with the Ultra Necrozma deck. So tell me
Yes.
about your game so far. How do you like the deck?
Oh, the deck is super good. I was never really a fan of the Ultra decks. I was like one of the main people against it.
Uh-huh.
And then the Unit Energy build came out, and I feel like the deck got a lot more consistent. I've always been a fan of Malamar in general. I went
Excellent.
from playing Shrine Malamar to Gas Can, and now I'm on the Ultra train, so I just feel like it's really strong.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
What did you play against round 1?
So round 1, I played against Otto on stream.
Oh, that's right.
The Zero Gyarados deck. Yeah. So,
Yes.
yeah, that seemed. I feel like I made a couple misplays that game. But
It's all good. We're all holding tight. We're like,
Yeah, so-
man, it's fine.
Yeah,
Your board was looking pretty good, but
yeah.
then Otto coming in with that Gyarados.
Yeah, I was not expecting him to switch into that Gyarados
Gave
there.
it to you.
Because honestly, I feel like he had the game if he just attacked with Zoroark there. But I don't know. I guess he felt like that he wanted to force me into taking one prize. And I had the option of Guzmaning that turn. I was really debating it, but that was the last Ultra in my deck. I ran out of Rescue Stretcher, so he would have returned the kill with the Gyarados, and I would have been out of Ultras. And I was really running low on Unit Energies.
I know, that was your fourth one. You missed it the turn previous.
I got a busted Cynthia that one turn, and
Yes, you
I
did.
hit everything, so,
Yeah.
it just happens like that. I feel like it's a good matchup for me, though, but I just...
Right.
I don't know. I misplayed like when I was doing the Bell of Silence. I could not find a unit or a B string. Or a Beast Energy. As soon as I found a unit or Beast Energy, I would have Guzman and killed that Lele. But
Right.
I couldn't find it, so I just Cynthia and hoped, and I hit it eventually.
The
I
only
don't know.
thing that I noticed is I wish you'd Cynthia just a turn earlier.
Yeah,
But that's it. I mean,
I
that
don't
was
know.
like
I
a
just,
judgment call.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. I just feel like he'd passed so many turns. I didn't think he was going to do anything. I thought he was just waiting for me to make a play.
Right, but no, then he just
Yeah,
had
because
it.
I
Yeah.
wanted to wait. I didn't want to Cynthia because I wanted to get the unit and then Mars Shadow in the same turn. So kill his
Right.
Lele, then put him to 4 cards. So it would have been a lot harder.
I
for him
understand.
to
You already
respond.
had the Mars Shadow.
Yeah, I was
so
like,
you already had half
I wasn't
that
in a
puzzle.
hurry. So it's like if he wants to Guzman try to do that, that's fine.
I
whatever.
felt you on
Yeah,
that. No,
I don't
it
know.
wasn't a big deal. It was
Yeah.
just like it was like gray area.
Yeah,
You know.
round 2 though, I played against Guardy Swampert, and Let Loose is a pretty good card. So.
Oh, for sure. That deck plays like no supporters.
So yeah, he started with a handful of energies, Ultra balled away a DC and a fairy, so I was already feeling pretty good.
Oh, that's
and
amazing.
and then I just let loose the next turn, and he just didn't draw anything. So
Get it.
yeah, and then game 3 I played against on stream again against Coco.
Yeah, that was a crazy
Simeon.
game,
Yeah,
dude.
so I didn't start GX, so it was winnable. So I didn't start GX, so I knew I
Uh-huh.
could win the game. But yeah, he missed that early flying flip, which pretty much made him lose the game there.
That was really
and
tough.
Lunala Prism Star is a good tank. So
That was a good tank.
Yeah,
Now, we were wondering, why didn't
yeah,
you decide to attack with the Luna?
Well, I didn't. Well, I mean, I guess I could have, but Yeah, I probably should
You didn't
have.
need to. You won. So, like, dude, who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. It was, I don't know.
But we were like, man, all that 40 damage, dude, is like adding up.
Yeah.
Like, so
yeah,
we
and then-
kind of wanted to see it attack Lunala Prism Star,
yeah, I
but
probably should have.
it doesn't matter. Hey, dude, you're learning on the fly.
Yeah.
It is so easy to say things on, like, you know,
And I
as
go back and
spectating.
watch the stream games to see what I could have done differently because, like, I know I'm misplaying. Like, as I'm doing it, I'm like, that does not feel good. That does not feel right.
Feel good.
That does not-
I feel the same way on PTCGO, and I'm like, all
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
that wasn't right. Like, not at all. So that happens to the best of us. But hey, man, you're either getting first or second, so congrats, man.
I hope I get
And
first,
excellent.
so.
Nice having you on the
thank you.
channel, dude.
Awesome. This
Good
stream's always
luck.
awesome, so.
Appreciate it. Thank
love
you
it.
so much again for the support, and enjoy
problem.
your store credit that you
Thank
win.
you.
Yep, pleasure having you, Jesse. Shout out to, thank you. Shout out to Jesse and Brady going 1-2. 1-2 at the Full Grip Games League Challenge here on a Wednesday night. Thank you guys all so much for the donations. Thank you guys for the bits. Thank you guys for the support, the subs. Shout out to all the subs tonight. Dude, we like almost got we got so many subs tonight. We got close to like the 80 threshold. I think we unlocked something else at like the 80 threshold of subs. So
More emotes.
I unlock more emotes at 80 threshold at the 80 subs. So really excited about that as well. We just became partner. I've been literally, Natalie can attest to this. I'll go home and I get home from streaming and I log on to the computer and I just start making more emotes. That's it. And I'm working on like the pixel art and doing all that. Irish Espeon, yes. Dude, I love the cool Porygon. I was skeptical of the cool Porygon at first, but that thing has grown on me. The cool Porygon looks dope. So I'm super into that. But thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. Incredible stream all around. And thank you guys for watching the tournament at Full Grip Games. It was an excellent time. So, yes, thank you guys all very much. Hope you guys all have an excellent night. That's it. Shout out to the winners. Otto, shout out to the winners of our giveaways. Get in touch with Natalie Champay. She already has gotten in touch with you. So you guys are going to be getting these in the mail very shortly. Thank you all so much. And we're going to be back at it again on Friday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on twitch.tv/TrickyJim. So make sure to tune in for that. And then I might also be popping in for a weekend stream sometime this weekend. I'll keep you guys posted on Twitter. So make sure to follow me on Twitter at enjoyfriend, ENJOY friend, in order to keep up with that stream schedule also. Pre-orders for Team Up are going live on Full Grip Games next week. We've got, I think, codes and booster boxes live right now. If you want to pre-order codes and booster boxes, you could do that on fullgripgames.com right now if you want to. But I am going to be working on the website and all of that, like the rest of this week, and then also into next week. That's like on the agenda. So getting that all prepped and ready for Team Up. So really excited about all that stuff to come. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream tonight. Y'all have a great evening. Peace.